Last session, the Nightmare finished up their um, duties that they had within the ruins of Bana, talking with the Vampire Queen, Darshi Ramoira, Blood Empress of Bana. You finished your tasks there, all the quests, and gained many great benefits and boons that will aid you on your future travels. You sent messages to the other party, the avant garde, as they were in the midst of some sort of encounter. And then you traveled home. Spent a night with your grung companions in the woods around your manor, and then set forth towards a new goal, to sail to the island of De Sogni from Lavlin. You met with an entity, an individual of Lavlin, who you had scorned slightly, that being Kalamar Diornan. He had sent you long ago into the ruins of Midas under his secretive directive to gate things for him from the ruins that he could not get himself. He had heard, though, that you had made a deal with his opponent, the man who he held a grudge with, who owned most of the city of Midas under his archaeological control. But he brought skyships, the information of how to build them to Lavlin. And with that, that is enough for a deal to be made between the two sides of Kalamar and Nightmare. You then told him of your destination of De Sogni, how you needed to board a ship, and he offered you his. So, you'll all find yourselves heading towards the docks of Lavlin. The distant mountain on your right side, casting massive billows of smoke and dust into the air, as this city of industry, of a harmony between dwarves and drow, works together to build a future that is more advanced than ever before. And so as we begin the session, you all find yourselves walking up to the docks, to this massive ship. It is the largest vessel you've ever seen in your lives. There are 3 stories, each one beset with strange, kind of square openings. Some of them seem to be open windows where you can see strange metal cylinders, very similar to the weapons that these people carry, are sticking out slightly. You can see people are hanging from the side of the ship cleaning some of these guns from the outside, or painting the actual portholes that the guns kind of sit out of when needed. The ship has a massive 3 sails and is a monster on the waves. You understand why the city of Lavlin, and especially the rest of the free cities probably, have never been conquered. Just this ship alone could probably destroy so many other navies around the world. Large cranes are currently loading up heavy barrels, and you can see many people wish to be careful as you all walk up towards the ship. Documents in tow depicting that you are to commandeer the ship as your travel vessel. Who wishes to take the lead?
Is my Gibbleness still going at this point?
It lasts for a while, doesn't it?
I think it lasts for an hour specifically.
An hour? It might have faded by now.
I strongly think it's an hour. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, it might have faded. It probably has faded by now if it's an hour. This is a big city. It takes a while to travel.
I'm not doubting that. It is duration an hour, yes. Uh, I mean, I can still take the lead if y'all want, or if anyone else does. I don't mind. I don't care. What about you, Tenpenny?
Yeah, 10 penny.
Jared!
10 penny, are you locked
Jared!
in?
Jared, it's 10:14. Wake up!
And Eddie, wake up.
Wakey, wakey, it's time for
Sit
school.
up! Stand up! Alright, call him on blast.
I think that the spring traps have entered my body.
You like sit
The
up.
spring
Like,
traps?
seriously. And get the fuck out of bed.
The coil heads?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he's making a FNAF reference. And or a Lethal Company reference.
Yes.
It's the only two things with springs that I know.
Hey, do you want to take the lead, or am I taking the lead since Jared is just gonna go back to bed?
I think, Jake, you're going to have to take the lead.
Okay, I guess I'll take the lead.
Yeah. You walk up to the ship, and you can see the gangplank is currently down, allowing individuals to kind of walk up and down aboard the ship. You can see there is this strangely tall dwarf with this very like darkened skin and kind of white hair, currently doing inventory, it seems. And he kind of looks up. His eyes meet yours. Kind of cocks his head as you all approach. You see, takes the pen, puts it back on the clipboard, and kind of rests his hand on his side. And you can see this big old blunderbuss just sitting on there.
This big old belly.
Howdy. What can I do you for?
Is the one dude of the one dude that owns the ship, is he here with us, or is
No, he
is
gave
it
you
just us?
documentation. Yeah, it's just you guys.
Oh, you okay? The session ended. It's like, I think I can give you the ship, and that was it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he walked with us.
No.
We have permission to commandeer this ship for but a couple of days, perhaps a week. We're traveling up north, and I will take out the documentation and hand it to him.
Takes it. You see, pulls out this eyeglass and kind of peers through it. And that's his magical seal, all right. Okay, we're still getting ready. You have about an hour. If you wish to board, you can. Don't go below decks, as of yet. There's some rules we should go over.
Don't tell me it has something to do with those large. Would Johannes know that they're cannons or no?
You make a. Yeah, you probably wouldn't know.
I probably don't know what a cannon is.
They're new to this world.
True. I know what a shotgun is, but I don't know what a cannon is. I love it. I like it. It's fine. It's awesome. I I know what a double barrel shotgun looks like, but I don't know what a cannon looks like.
Fucking, you know the cannons.
It's funny. It's funny. I'm rolling with it. I assume it has to do with those giant iron cylinders, correct?
More than just them. But yes. Go on.
Very well. Is there perhaps a market nearby that we could peruse for the next hour while you do what you need to do?
The market's kind of close. You might be running a risk. We're getting ready to ship off, so.
Oh, okay. Then we'll just hang up here on deck. We thought we might need some extra provisions if needed, but I can see that we should be okay.
The Moon Maiden provides. It'll be fine. Head up the ship, and I'll speak to you soon.
What time of day is it?
I believe you got here early morning, right?
It varied
still
because
early
did
morning?
Well, okay.
I'm trying to remember. We it was weird because like we woke up at 4 in the morning with the grungs, and then I think we played a day as normal, and then we went
No, well, actually, no. You
to
spent
the
the
lab.
okay. It's probably later, like middle afternoon,
Okay.
because
There's a
you
reason.
woke up late. Yeah, you woke up late with the grung, and then you teleported to Lavlin.
All right. Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna ask the guy, be like, well, I know you said we can't go below deck. Is there anywhere I can go that I'm out of this infernal heat? Maybe a bit of shade? As I say this, completely wrapped in blankets, facing the wrong direction.
I like spin him around, facing him towards the guy. Actually, I could say that. Do you have a closet of sorts or a room that no one uses a lot?
Give me a sec. You see, he takes out a small little stone and begins to whisper in it. You hear heavy footfalls of, and you look up, and you can see this well-built drow who has seen many, many hard years on the seas. The skin is sun-scorched and burned, and especially for a drow who hate the sun, you can see that this individual is weathered. You can see on their back they carry this like long metal and wood object that is it's similar to a lot of like the maybe like the longer shotguns that some of these people carry, but it is long and thin, more slender, and more like a rifle of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he's dressed in these beautiful, fine, working clothes. Like there is a bit of finery to this well-worn sailor individual. His boots clatter uh, on the wood plank as he walks down. Guildmaster, you called me. Yes, these are guests of yours for the journey. Oh,
Oh, so we were talking to not the captain. Interesting.
yeah, no, you're talking to the guildmaster.
Oh, I didn't
Or,
even know that. That is very interesting.
curious. They have all the documentation? Yes, they're sent by Calamar himself. Oh, good. Well, welcome to the Moon Maiden's Might. You can call me Zin. Let's get you out of the sun. Kind of waves you all on.
All right.
I follow.
I'm going to stick by Johannes.
Yep, you all
Jared.
begin to ascend the wooden decks of the ship. And who's the first one on board?
Uh, I
I'd
assume
probably
if I
be the
was leading it,
Yeah, I think Johannes
Yeah.
is probably going first. I'm going second. I'm following close behind him.
Okay.
So the other thing as well is I do have like blind sight.
I know.
So I'm just pretending
Yeah.
to be like I'm blind.
Yeah, I know.
I can't really see.
So, Johannes, you ascend the ship right behind this Captain Zin. And as he's walking up, the second you pass by the railings on the actual ship itself, you begin to see these like light glowing fixtures, runes that are glowing along the edge of the entirety of the ship. And as you step past them, you're treated with a sight that is familiar and impressive, as suddenly the ship goes dark. You can see,
Like all at once.
yeah. Apparently, the top deck of the ship and maybe the lower decks are surrounded by runes that make the entirety of it act as if it's not in natural full sunlight. It is shadowed and shaded to provide the drow that work aboard these vessels, and it allows them to not have sunlight sensitivity while working on their ship.
So I do want to ask: is it like still not direct sunlight?
It's not direct sunlight. This would work for
Okay.
your
It's magic.
vampiric nature.
All right. So I was gonna ask. I like look at Johannes and be like, I kind of like nudge him and be like,
Yeah, the second you walk through, you immediately feel that sunlight.
that's like burnt on the other side of my cloak, like off.
Yeah.
I don't feel that it's heat. Okay. I would slowly and very carefully unwrap the scarf around my head and like take a finger out of my glove and like take it out and see how I felt. And as long as I didn't start burning immediately, I'd cautiously undress the rest.
I'm like cocking a brow. I'm like, I think you're good.
I just want to make certain. I look at him and I'm like, I have somewhat of a rare skin condition. And like I overtly wink at Johannes.
Albeit recent.
Like exceptionally overtly wink at Johannes.
I've traveled with vampires before. Don't worry about it.
I have nothing. I have no clue what you.
Johannes does laugh. Johannes does laugh as soon as he says that.
And I go, and I take off the rest of it. I'm wearing my regular clothing now and go sit down on a chair and like put my leg up.
Yeah. You can see many of these drow. It seems that there are some dwarves that work here. Most of the crew seems to be drow. There is a small contingent of Duragar as well, that you can see are like heavily kind of fixing things up and kind of they don't seem to be actually a part of the crew. You get the sense that these are like guild masters or like part of the guild, as they are exclusively the ones working with these barrels.
Intriguing.
Few rules. The lower decks are off limits to you all, even to
Sounds
me
good.
partially, and I don't know what you know about our product, but it is a commodity we guard with our lives.
You're referring to gunpowder, correct?
I have a.
Yes. Some of us have some for our own weaponry, but we license it out as
So you're
guests.
are you part of the real quick, the guy we're speaking to the captain, or is
Yeah,
are we still
you're talking
about
to
the
this.
guild?
You're talking to this drowsin, who seems to be the
I
captain.
thought the guild master was with us. So,
The guild master is still doing inventory.
got it.
I love me some sins.
He goes, I love me some gunpowder, eats it.
Tasty.
The guild will be riding along with us. Please don't do anything to upset them, as they can take away our license for our product, and that would make this ship entirely useless. This ship is not rated for ballista fire.
No, we would
Makes
not
sense.
dare do anything of that sort. I'm certain we wouldn't, right, Emperor Prize? I look over at Emperor Prize.
I'm sure we wouldn't. No need for ballistas.
Or this gunpowder. I have all the guns I need. I kind of flex both my arms.
I also flex with you.
Yeah. Me and you like are just like flexing together like like looking at our arms. Like,
Johannes looks confused, and he'll like get on one knee and do like the fucking like holding the world up like Atlas pose.
I'll set up rooms for you on the deck below this one. The other decks are off limits completely. I'm sure the guild will be guarding those entrances daily. Don't do anything bad. You are guests of the Moon Maiden's might, and well, I hope we can get you to your location safe and sound. Nothing's going to tussle with this ship. I will let you know.
Well, if it does,
Even
it'll
though
be in for a
it's not
fight, that's
before.
for certain.
They will. No one really messes with our ships. Our guns could put a hole in, well, the entire fleet of Kalos. This one ship could deal with it. Easy.
Understandable.
Saying something. Have you been that far up north before our destination?
Yes. We've sailed to victory many times.
Hmm. Passing this before, have you ever noticed anything strange about this island?
Old ruins. We try not to stay too long. Fannin, the city across from the island, is a strange port, and I don't believe we've ever landed there.
Do you know of the Do you know of the city of the I assume they're high elves, the Caslina? Do you have anything interesting to say about them if we made a pit stop over there?
Well, Quinn is the city that most deals with them in trade. Caslina is not on the coast, and thus Lavin doesn't traverse the deserts too often to trade with them. But I've heard good things.
Intriguing.
Okay. Wasn't sure. We have some parties that may be interested in it, and I thought I'd be curious to ask to get some information.
Information is key to survival.
Indeed. So, I suppose, is there a schedule we need to keep? Do we need to attend all lunches, all debriefings?
I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do. If you have your own food, then all the better. Save some for our sailors. But if
Fair
you
enough.
wish, we'll have mess twice a day. Other than that,
Is it on this floor or above us?
it'll be below us, the first floor.
First one. All right.
The ship has 3
Is that a
gun
cat?
decks. It's probably Deku.
I'm sorry. Do you hear that?
I think it's Deku.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I was tripping or not.
I wouldn't want to disturb the crew with my peculiar eating habits as I look at Johannes and kind of wink again.
Why? He's looking. I see him look at me. Don't think about eating me, buddy.
He kind of like winks, but this time he closes both eyes. You know, so he just blinks.
I'll let you know that sailor blood is especially salty.
Just like,
Wait. I want to do an insight check. Is he a vampire?
I don't think he's a vampire. He was out in the sun.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
he's out
checking.
in the
Oh,
sun.
that is true. Hey, he could be a vampire.
Yo, what other damn? If he's a vampire, bro, I'm about to be like, yo, hold on, what? How?
Yeah, he could be a vampire.
Where did you come from, bro?
I want to do this. I want to check.
Okay.
Insight check.
I had to refresh my page. Everything had to load.
Come
16.
Wait, did he?
You think he's just cultured?
Relatively cultured of a man.
No fangs.
You could ask. You could ask why he knows so much about vampires.
Yeah.
Are you a vampire?
No. You'll be surprised of the amount of drow vampires, though, that live in the Underdark.
Really interesting to know.
It's the safest place from the sun.
Dude.
That's
Makes
yeah,
sense.
either there or one other place I know of, but yeah.
One other place.
You mean anywhere else with shade?
No.
No, you'll
I
be
know.
quite safe here, as long as you cause no trouble. I figured
Yes.
if you're traveling like this, you have other means.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. This is more of a leisure trip.
Good.
We've heard that the actual island itself and the area surrounding it is magically impossible to travel to. Or at least there's a high chance of a mishap, so we're taking a safe route.
it gets testy around there for sure.
Well, perfect. Is there a large swath of room that we might be able to do a bit of training while we sail? Or?
Um, Not really. You're not going to find much space on the ship.
What a
Your
shame.
quarters
I
are
look
going
at
to
them
be.
for prize.
I hope
Well, it's
you're
always-
comfortable with bunk beds.
We can always hone our minds, Sir Jacoba.
Yeah, we can always train our mind.
Yes, we shall.
We can do
that.
puzzles.
Why don't you practice a skill instead of flexing?
This entire time we're still flexing.
Yeah.
True. I shall work on my proficiency in a few of my attributes.
If you
I'm
wish
gonna
to
take up wood carving.
train, I can always.
You're gonna make
can
a
always
wood
put
carving. I
up-
like that. I'm gonna.
If you wish to physically train, I could still put up the little getaway.
No, it's okay. I've actually reminded there was something I wanted to try out.
Wood
And,
carving.
Something of that sort. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I want to pry. When it gets darker,
Yeah,
dusty, I want to
blood.
try something. I want to see how it works.
He's gonna try and drink blood.
No, I'm not gonna try to drink blood.
You're gonna drink sailor blood.
No, I want to attempt
He's
something.
gonna drink semen. He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
drink
drink-
semen.
Oh!
If vampires drink blood to get more life essence, why don't they suck dick instead? It'd be much more effective.
Lord have mercy.
But all right. Yes. Anything else we're doing right now?
And the guy's still like, I think talking to us relatively.
I just kind of turn like my back to him, and I'm like, "All right, team." anything
No,
you
he's
want?"
he's good. Like he'll have someone show you to your quarters. It is literally just a corner of the ship, and it's just open bunk beds. Like you can see every other person on the ship. Pretty much.
Okay.
There's like you do not expect to have privacy in this place.
So, Dusty,
Yeah.
I look at Emperor Prize, or Emperor Prize. You stay in your room. I'm like, you continue your wood carving.
Not even a room. It's just a fucking hammock.
Mm-hmm. You stay in your hammock.
I stay in my hammock.
carving your wood, and as you play with
Yep.
your wooden hammock, I come to you and I say, "That's a hefty piece of wood you got there. Sure, only two hands can handle." No. I look at him and I say,
You drop a fucking platinum. Hey, go pick it up.
if you notice anything weird, or notice anything peculiar, let me know."
Sounds ominous.
I like
And I-
give
I-
a confirmation nod without taking my eyes away from the wood carving.
I devilishly smile and step away, and I kind of sneak out of the room. Like I close the door very softly behind me. Dustin, I want to attempt to train my new ability in sneak. Now that I'm not only part rogue, how does hiding work? Taking the hide action.
So as a bonus action, you can hide.
What does that do?
As long as you are not visible to your enemy, then it works automatically, pretty much.
So the reason why I ask is because I also have a vampire feature that lets me attempt to hide in dim light. I don't have to be in darkness.
I feel like those features overlap. So,
Oh, do they?
Okay, yeah, you can probably hide in dim light, but then you can also hide behind objects as well.
Okay. So I want to attempt to sneak up to Emperor Prize's hammock without him noticing me and touch the underside of it. Sneak back into said room and sneak up to the hammock
Okay. Roll
while
stealth.
trying to stay hidden.
Roll stealth.
Will do.
And then roll a perception check for Emperor Prize.
Can you also roll that for me, Nate? I don't have my laptop open.
All good. I am pulling it up on my phone, so I'm loading my computer right now. It is Emperor Prize perception check. Here we go. He got a. It's loading. Damn, you got a high perception too. +5 is pretty good.
Thanks.
Loading.
It's loading right now. It's
It's
actually I might be able to
loading.
point it on my phone or on my computer quicker before it even finishes loading. Did it ever load?
It hasn't loaded yet.
Okay, it is like
No.
still processing. Let's see. Roll20 is almost loaded on my computer. If it doesn't load before then. Let me try. It's like a race now. Let me. Oh, okay. So
Oh,
17.
24.
It should have been an advantage. It should have been an advantage. So 17. All
That's
right,
a perception
that's a high.
check. Yeah.
That's the perception for Emperor Prize. Now I'm rolling my stealth.
Emperor Prize, the horror of mage hunters.
Yo,
mhm.
gotta put some respect on my
Cool
name.
ass name.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's fucking taking so long to load.
Because you're not on your computer.
No, my computer's also taking long to load it. My internet down here is fucking ass apparently.
Definitely, asking Santa for a router down there might be nice.
Well, I think asking Stana for my own apartment so I can use my actual router would be nice too.
That is true.
I'm not on my family's Wi-Fi. All right, Dusty. Can you roll one for me? Oh, nope. Yeah. Can you would
That
you
is
mind
not-
rolling for me?
Give me a second.
Oh, good. I should have expertise in stealth. So it should be pretty high. God, that's a shame that my computer just won't fucking load shit right now. I don't know why it's.
Which
I
one
have
is
like
it?
2 bodies. Huh?
What computer are you using?
My desktop. Are you
Yeah,
guys
I think
working?
it just says.
Oh, now it's just
No.
fucking. Let's see. Now I'm loading D&D with the boys. I'm trying to launch that game. At least roll
Okay.
20 finally loaded.
Using the dim light that it is in some places within the ship, you are able to stealth up to Emperor Prize without him noticing.
Nice. All right. I'm going to poke him on the underside.
How do you have a plus 16 to your stealth, though?
Because I have expertise in my stealth, Dustin.
How did you get expertise in your stealth?
Remember how I'm a rogue now?
You get that at level 1?
Level 1, you get expertise, baby.
Yeah, that's why people
So
don't broke so much.
Actually,
I forgot
I
about
also,
that, dude.
from a vampire feature, the vampire feature, the reason I took it is because it gives me expertise in stealth. So with rogue, I actually took expertise in athletics and perception. So now I have expertise in athletics, perception, and stealth. So I'm a lot more versatile of a person. I'm RPing it as my vampiric nature has enhanced me more physically.
Hell yeah.
Physically, mentally,
I am
emotionally.
mentally,
Question.
physically, sexually stronger. No, but
Very emotionally. Question mark.
yep. So now I have expertise in stealth. I wanted to test it out. But
Yeah.
yeah. What does Emperor Prize do when I touch his underside? What do you do?
I'm gonna say that I'm so concentrated on my woodworking that I don't even notice. You're stealthing so hard.
All right. What did you roll, by the way, Dusty?
It was a 24.
Nice. Okay. I was just curious. All right. Cool. Jacoba, feeling satisfied with himself, will continue stealthing around, but not going anywhere not allowed. He's just going to be stealthily moving around the regular floor.
Okay.
He's going to probably keep stealthing up into like Toto and shit like that too. You know, just fuck around with him.
Gotcha. Anything else for y'all?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while. I am going to take over to my hammock, or yeah, my hammock. And I am going to pull out a piece of parchment, and I'm going to begin to draw. I haven't done that in a while.
What are you drawing?
I close my eyes and I begin to just draw whatever my hand guides me. So I guess the end piece would either be something interesting, like abstract, I assume, or something similar. It's I'm essentially sketching the outline before painting it. Essentially, that's what.
Interesting. You
It's
somehow,
prepping.
after spending that time, you draw an image of Kova shirtless. No.
Yeah, I did. I draw.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What I
carving.
do is I close my eyes and I
That's
sketch a
wood
picture
carving.
of Sergio poking King Prize right in the side of his face when King Prize does not notice.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
That's not what I'm actually drawing because I didn't see it. 20.
20? Yeah, you draw the best photo of a shirtless Drakova poking Emperor Prize.
No, I don't fucking draw Dracova. That was a joke.
No, you draw Drakova shirtless.
That was the warm-up drawing.
I don't draw Dracova. Fuck you.
What do you draw?
Like I said, I close my eyes and I just go with how my hand takes me. I don't have a specific
That
thing.
was
It's probably
what was
like
on your
abstract, I
mind.
assume. Yeah, I don't have a shape. Like I said, it's abstract. Abstract is like literally like anything.
Anything includes shirtless Drakova.
Yep.
Yeah, I draw, and this is a fucking joke. I try doing an abstract and open my eyes and like I squint really close, like AI art, and I see it's actually a shirtless Drakova. No. Yeah, it's just something that's like outlined in abstract. That's what it is. No specific details or shapes or features. Did that answer your question, Dustin?
Yes, sorry. It's just it abstractly looks like Drakova.
No, I'm not drawing Nate.
It's already happened.
Also,
It's
I'm
my
doing
drawing.
carvings. I'm doing carvings of each party member, but I'm making them all overly muscular, except for Johannes.
Nice.
You're making him like the
Except
machinist
Johannes.
photo.
What was that?
Are you making him look like he's from the machinist?
Yeah.
You know that
Scrawny
reference
boy.
is. Yeah.
Make his brain big.
Oh, I'm gonna also make it look more like a bobblehead for him too.
Okay. Go ahead, roll me a.
Performance?
Sleight of hand, probably.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm guessing. Sleight of
Yeah,
hand,
roll sleight of hand.
Nathaniel, could you indulge me, please?
Yes, I can attempt it.
I could also do it.
My game is loaded now. My
Yeah,
game
I'd say Dustin do it, considering that Nate's takes 10 years to load.
No. My game is actually loaded on my computer now. Here.
Insight
Fine.
check.
This
on
guy's
that.
just broken.
Yeah, roll it, Jake.
No, not rolling it.
All right, you said sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, please.
Yes, sir.
3.
Fuck.
They look more like bears, if anything.
This is his
I
first
will-
time doing it, to be fair.
I will continue practicing.
Okay.
Practice does make perfect.
It does.
I like
Hopefully.
how like the two sides of it. It was like really shit, like looking like bears, or perfect replicas. From a 3 to a 20, because
Yeah. Yeah. They look like bears, and like you try to do like a human face, and you're like, oh, you just made the Wendigo.
eyesore.
If you what's it called? You might unlock proficiency with woodcarver's tools by the end of this if you keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and carve every person on the ship.
Even the crew?
Yeah, even the crew.
Okay.
Ominous.
So, you all wait the next hour or so as the ship finishes getting loaded up. You hear great sets of movement underneath you. Um, Lots of metallic sounds, and soon the ship begins to unfurl the sails, and it begins to set sail. Leaving the harbor of Lavlin, you hear a great many noises from the top deck. Do any of you go up to the top?
Drakova does not. Actually, you know what? Drakova will. Drakova's gonna go up to the top, but he's gonna be wrapped back up in his stuff again.
Okay. You watch as the Moon Maiden's might sails out of the port of Lavlin. You can see the great many defenses of this technologically advanced city-state are being left behind. As you sail out, you hear this massive set of doo, doo, as you watch two massive balls of iron fired out into the open sea as the ship is set sail, and you hear this great roar of almost like applause coming from the city of Lavlin, as it seems this is a celebrated ship, and the fact that it is leaving the city is a thing to be celebrated, and that the people of Lavlin are very proud of this vessel.
Ooh.
The ship
Hoorah.
begins to catch favorable winds as it heads off to the north towards Pascal. So, the first day out of port goes by smoothly. You travel for about the next 7 hours, as night begins to fall upon the space. The magical illusory darkness that kind of dwells aboard the ship does fade as you note that a true night arrives.
When that happens, I undo my stuff.
Yeah. You're given a okay meal by the cooks, and you all watch as the sky above you is filled with glittering stars, as you are in the open seas, where light is even more rare. Moonlight glistens onto the waves all around you. It is your only source of light, really, in these dark times. But the ship is smooth and calm. You see the drow don't seem very worried, as they have scouts abound, and really, there doesn't seem like there's much danger in these waters.
Nice.
Zin, the captain, will kind of walk towards you all. So, how's your sailing as of now?
It's going splendidly.
I say yes. I also agree, and I hand the captain a carving of him, also with bigger muscles.
The
Oh.
bear.
This is a very muscular hamster.
I physically look disappointed. Thank you.
You should talk to
A
our
muscular
cook.
hamster.
He has a lot of free time on his hands. He carves a lot. Maybe he can help you.
I'll immediately be like, where is he? And then head towards him.
He's in the mess hall.
I immediately take my leave.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So, your destination is De Sogny, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
I question how you expect to get there.
What do you mean?
Via this ship, of course.
Well, I'll let you know. There is no port at De Sogny. I can't land you.
Okay.
Oh, but you can get us
How
close,
close
right?
can you?
I can get you
How
close.
close can you
Yes.
get to?
Oh, as long as you can get us close, we can get there. Don't worry.
The
I
channel
also
between
suppose.
Desogny and Fanon is safe waters, as safe as they can be. I'd rather go between them rather than around Desogny. The waters can be, well, it's the only treacherous
Unpredictable?
part. No, it's the only treacherous part of the journey. That island
Really?
is abandoned for a reason.
You know, it's funny. I've been trying to do my own research on that, and I have some knowledge of it. Apparently with aberrations walking about. Is there something else there that we do not know of that you do?
I really don't know much about what exists on Desogny.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Oh, that's a good insight check.
14?
14.
He doesn't seem to know. I don't
Enough.
make it
Is
an
that is
effort.
that Big Boy Connor? I didn't even hear him join the chat.
I snuck in.
That's not Connor, that's
Oh.
Galio.
That is Galio the Salt
That's
Lord.
Galileo
Yes,
the Salt
yes.
Lord. My bad.
I go by many names.
Galileo is one of them. Okay. I will ask, I suppose, would you be willing to wait a couple of days, a little bit offshore of Desogny, or would it not be feasible?
I can try to find port in Fanon. I'd rather not just stay anchored out at sea. That's a little dangerous.
If you get us close enough, we can fly off into it.
For sure. I can most likely get to Fanon, and there should be ways you can call on me. I would hope.
I hope we don't get taxed in Phantom.
Taxed. Yeah, we hate taxes.
Well,
Hey,
Fanon
I might
is
kill you.
Fanon is a strange, small place. Mostly it's a hunting.
What's strange about it?
Well, mostly they are hunters.
Oh, Jesus.
There's rumor that they were once an order of rangers that grew bigger than they should have. There's well, there's not many laws there. It's a place where the strong survive, the weak do not. Stuck between Pascal and Quinn, two of the larger city-states, it's insignificant. The only reason they haven't been conquered is because there's nothing good there to conquer. No rivers, no resources, really.
And how effective is their hunter-gatherer lifestyle, then, I suppose? If it doesn't seem like the land around it's even sustainable.
Ah, well. They find things to hunt. Maybe not the
Or can
things
they
you
come to
would
that?
wish to eat or survive on. Strange aberrations. I've heard tell of strange frog creatures that they eat sometimes.
More run?
Larger, more aberration.
Grungmounts.
Oh, the fuck. What were they called? This? Would they be sloths by chance?
That is what they call them, yes.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, I just now remembered those.
I remember those these slotty creatures.
We're aware of the of sloths. We've encountered some in the distant past.
Well, maybe you'll encounter some more. Those isles. There's a lot there.
So, as I clap my hands together, what do you do for fun on these voyages?
Oh, there's not much fun to be had. Sometimes we sing. Drinking is a common occurrence. But sometimes we get into
Drinking,
small
you say?
scuffles. Oh, yes.
As I put my hand on Draco's shoulder, this one right here loves to drink.
I might even say it's a problem.
Some may say it's even a problem. Yeah.
It's how I
Would a drinking
maintain my
contest,
physical specimenness, and I like flex again.
would a drinking contest between one of your best drinkers versus one of our best drinkers, throwing a little bit of wager?
I would say so.
Try to outdrink a sailor. Good luck.
Hey, you never know.
Who wins, bro? A sailor or a soldier?
A
Dracova
sailor
versus
or
soldier,
yeah,
bro.
sailor or soldier.
Yeah, who wins? Dracova, soldier versus sailor right now, baby.
Let me
That Constitution battle.
let me get my greatest drinker. And he kind of walks off, goes below the decks.
Comes back up. It's him.
Come back up, it's him. Yeah. That's awesome. That'd be really funny. Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
Bring me your finest drinker, so that I may kill him.
You see, Zin kind of steps back up. I found him. And he walks over to all of you. You ready for this?
Describe what he looks like. Who is he?
You don't see anyone.
Oh,
He didn't walk up with anyone. You all look at Zin expectingly, and he goes, "He's behind you, just so you know." And you turn, and he is right there already. Like, you didn't even hear him walk up. You just see this, like, drow with these dark red eyes. You can see he has this strange, shadowy sword that is just emanating necrotic magic. And you can see he's kind of, like, has this perpetual, like, almost like hint of darkness surrounding his skin. And he's just smiling.
What type of sword is that, if you don't mind me asking?
It is filled with the blood of shadows.
Mm.
Are we doing this?
Mine is filled with
That's
the blood of
totally
me.
not
I pull out my
ominous
blade.
at all.
I kind of show my sword. I'm like, mine is filled with the blood of me.
Mm.
The blood of me.
This is Valas. He will be drinking against you.
Mm. Well,
Valas.
it is a pleasure to meet you. And I want to shake his hand. I want to shake your hand.
He'll shake hands.
Shake your hand. How's his hand feel?
He's pretty strong. Like, he's not like your level strong, but like for a normal drow, like he's pretty strong.
Okay.
He's more dexterous
Okay,
than
let's-
anything, though.
Interesting. Well, I'm rather dexterous as well myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm something of a dexterous man myself. All right. What is your drink of choice, Valis?
Oh, usually we do some drow wines.
I've never had it before. Sounds delicious.
Oh yes.
We're
I
doing
guess,
this up here below deck.
Oh, we can do this on the top deck.
Let's bring some chairs and tables around. Let's get
Under
this
that
started.
beautiful moonlight.
I look over at Jakova. You don't care what you drink. You drink pretty much anything.
I suppose I do.
Well, let's get some chairs and tables then. Soon you see drow, Durgar, even some deep gnomes begin to arrive. and set up chairs and tables. Drinks are had. You see the Emperor Prize has to come back up to the top deck as the cook, the head chef, comes up as well with many bottles of this dark red liqueur. It is this almost like very, honestly, blood red liqueur within this like dark green bottle, and you see they begin pouring it into some small glasses. So, the Moon Maiden's Might now has a drinking contest on its decks. Who will win? Drow or
Drakova.
Drakova?
Robert.
D
Yeah.
or D?
DD, bro.
Valas, you ready? I'm always ready.
I will
sir.
carve the winner.
I look over at Galio the Salt Lord and say, I'm ready.
I'll give you a nice nod and a fist in the air. I'll take that fist and pound my chest.
Okay. So, you know how drinking contests work, Nightmare.
What are your
Relatively.
rules for them?
First to vomit loses.
Sounds good to me.
Are you ready?
Sounds like a lot of Constitution checks.
Hi,
Yeah.
I am ready.
Okay. First drink in 3, 2, 1, go. Con check, please. As you take that first sip and down your first drink, you automatically already hear another drink being poured, slid right in front of you. This is not just a contest of Constitution, but it is a quick section of drinking.
So it's a check, not a save.
Oh no, it's save. Sorry, con saving.
Oh, save? Okay, that's a big difference. That is a very big difference.
Oh, yeah, that's a big difference, all
It
right.
goes from a +4 to a +9. That's a very
Okay.
big difference.
You take that first shot, and you when he said drow wine, you expected like a red wine of some sort. This, it has like a hint of like that wine kind of like fruitiness, but there is a hard liqueur in there that just assaults the senses, and you are already on the back foot as he goes in for the second one. You lost the first bout.
I can tell that.
Flavored moonshine.
I can tell that this is like fucking what's it called? This is like absinthe. 13. I'm gonna use Indomitable
Okay.
through my fucking my strength. I'm gonna push through it and get a 28. I'm gonna start tasting it. It's gonna touch my tongue. I'm gonna be like, nope, and fucking use all of my my prowess on the battlefield to let me win a different sort of battlefield. And I got a 28.
Okay. Yeah. You this second bout, as it's that first one is just a little rough, but you taste the absinthe and are able to keep it down for the second bout. As you can see, the drow is hampered by the progress. Let's go again. You have a
All right.
third drink.
16. Fuck.
Damn.
Okay, you take that third shot, and immediately you just feel sickly.
I'm still in this.
You are on the cusp. You are on the cusp of failure. You have one more loss. It's strike
Fourth
3 and you're
one.
out. Fourth shot.
Oh, 16 again. Fuck.
Right, I want to do something. Can I try something?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a stretch, but if I notice that he looks like he might be ready to vomit, oh dude, I want to try. Can I try shape water to keep the vomit in his stomach?
Do you have to see the water you control with shape water?
Is that true?
Look it up. Post it in
I
the
don't
chat.
know.
Post it in the chat.
I haven't used it. You choose a point of a portion dirt. Wait. Yeah, it's shaped water. I don't know why it's saying dirt. Wait, it's saying it's stone,
Um.
but I have shape water.
Oh no, it should not be shape. Oh, why do you have shape water?
I don't know why it's. I
did we
definitely
make
did not
one of
type
your-
that in. I definitely.
Dustin, how long has it been right now? Has it been over a minute that I've been looking at this guy?
This dude-
Honestly, no. This is in like really quick succession.
No. Since he's come out. Not
Oh yeah, since he's come out, yeah.
I want to know if his Constitution score is greater, equal, or lower than mine.
What's
Mine's 18.
your con score is 18?
Yep.
His is lower.
His is lower. Fuck. I guess I want to know as well.
I'm actually.
His current
I'm trying
hit
to get
points, if
shape
they're
water.
greater, lower, or equal to mine, of 195.
He has greater hit points.
Interesting. Okay. This guy's a rather strong man, but my Constitution's a little bit stronger. All right. Let me see. Where is?
Hold on, I have to like look it up on a website because apparently Roll20 does not offer shape water. So
I don't
can't
think
quickly
shape water's a
add it in.
thing. I think it's mold earth is the actual cantrip that you're thinking.
No, shape water. I believe shape water's definitely a thing.
Well,
Yeah,
that-
it's a
that-
cantrip.
Well, that
Something about
cantrip
moving
is
water.
that cantrip was definitely mold earth. I will tell you that.
That was, but I definitely remember taking shape water because I used it to put out the fire when the fucking lava worms were in our house. Here, I'm copying and pasting the spell that I got.
You have to see the water. Yep.
Yeah, it says you can see with
Yeah,
the
you
range,
can't.
Right.
Yeah, you
Okay,
cannot see
I've never
the
used
vomit
it before,
within
so
him.
that makes sense.
I will say for this next bout, Nate, you do win.
I win it.
Yep.
I'm still in it.
He struggles greatly with this bout, and you can see an expression of this could go bad, as both of you
stare
are
him-
on the
I stare him
cusp.
in the eyes. I stare him in the eyes and say, "I think the next one decides it," with a little smile on my face. As
You
I'm
see,
like,
the
a
next
little
drink
bit
is
more
slid
pale
into
than
his
normal.
fingertips. His hand already outstretched, waiting for it as he expects it to be slid towards him. Down the
Dustin, I'm
hatch.
just letting you know I'm updating the spell, so
Alright.
I'm changing it to
Okay, thank you.
shape water.
20.
Oh.
Okay. You down your drink, he downs his. The eyes don't leave each other. You both stare at each other as that last little drop is had. The drinks are slammed on the table, and as they do so, Drakova, you feel a
Yep.
churning in your stomach.
No!
It's not much, but you do have to spit back out that last drink. It comes up. You spit it right back
Oh.
into the glass as you slam it onto the table. And you look up,
Oh, it's nasty.
and the crowd goes wild. The drow just scream in excitement as Thalas stands offers you a handshake.
as rancid.
He got a 12, and he has a +7 in con saving throws. He got a 21. Oh no, sorry, +9, sorry. I say +9.
What's
He
up?
also has a +9.
He also has a +9?
Yeah.
What a man.
You said he had lower than Nate, I believe.
His con was lower, but his proficiency is pretty high.
Oh. That makes sense.
Ah. That was a good bout.
So, we never discussed specifically the bet, but for good sportsmanship, I will throw in a platinum coin.
Well, I was going to say, I look at him and I say, we'll have to have a rematch sometime. I've never had so much fun. I don't believe they can't compete with me.
We will definitely have to have a rematch.
And I go and I give him like the strongman handshake. You know, I give him like the arm. You know, like the fucking like grab his
bro
arm, like,
handshake,
tap him up.
yeah.
You know, yeah. And I raise his hand, and when he grabs, I raise his hand up as he's the winner. You know,
yeah.
Is Nate drunk? Does he have like disadvantage on deck shit now or something?
you see, there's a little flush to the normally pale cheeks.
Oh, it 100% it was absinthe though. Yeah.
Nice.
Nasty. Okay.
So you see, one of the Durgar goes, "I'm next. Who wants it?"
I look
over at Emperor Prize or Toto.
Yeah.
But we'll step up.
Before we start, how much are we betting on this match?
Well, seeing
Why
that
this match is
one of
going
our
on.
drow just won, let's looks over to part of his crew. 100 gold.
Double it.
As Toto sits down,
200.
he stretches, grabs his coin pouch, and slams 200 on the table.
I look over at I go to the drow that I just battled, and I want to have a conversation with him about swords. You know, now he's a little more loosened up. I want to talk about my sword, look at his sword. You know, share some sword
Oh my
knowledge.
God.
I'm
Bro,
into
just
cool
like just
swords.
pure like knight shit. I will match that, and I will also put 200 gold on the betting block.
Oh god. You hear
I'm betting.
yeah. So my sword can create darkness in a cube around my enemies that can help me do necrotic damage to them, and it'll start burning their skin and flicking away their essence. Then the sword itself also flicks away their essence and destroys them, while also doing normal piercing damage, and then also poisoning them with the poison that I put on the
The
blade.
hiccup is really good.
Oh, that's sweet. And I'm gonna tell him about my blade. I'm gonna be like, my blade does, basically I'm gonna go into the detail about how it drinks
Yeah.
my blood and it does radiant damage.
He also says that he can shadow step, so this individual can, in dim light or darkness, can teleport.
Oh, that's sweet, dude. That's a good ability.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's sweet. That is,
Dude.
wicked.
Yeah, you just start like, and also this drow, like he's the best drinker they have. He's drunk as fuck already. So, you ready to face me, little man?
I'm gonna take off my helmet if I was wearing it, and I'm gonna reach down into my, like just beneath my shirt from the neckline, and I'm gonna pull up my amulet of drunkard, and I'm gonna pull it off, wrap it around my hand, slam it on the table.
Oh
Yes,
my god, I
sir.
forgot he fucking got that.
What's your name?
Forgot he had.
My opponent,
Toto,
Dodo. You can call me Magman, Flint Flavor.
Magman Flint flavor. All right,
I look forward to our bout.
let us drink.
And the first shot is had. Roll con save.
Let's see it, Toto. Come on, you got it.
Did it roll?
Yeah!
Yeah, you down it and it's nothing. And you watch as he downs it and immediately like has to like hold himself to not throw up. He is hurting already. He looks over at you with your steely gaze. He swallows. Let's go again.
I'll raise the empty cup, grab another one.
Yep, the next cup is slid into your hand as you take the next cup. Okay. This time, as you drink it, the first one, you just, like, went down smooth, like, no thought behind it at all. The second time, as it goes down, it goes down okay, but you start tasting that flavor, and this time, he already knows what to expect, and so this time, he's able to down it fully. He wins this bout.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh. Another.
Third cup. He takes another set of the cups, sets it down. He's getting into that groove.
Bring me two.
Got one more.
Oh, 19. These are some
Not
low
bad.
fucking rolls for me.
yeah. Think about Nate, because I think Nate also had a +9.
Yeah, I had a
Nice.
+9 as well.
Yeah, this
Me
guy
and
doesn't
Toto just
have a
rolled.
+9. That last cup, he takes it, slams it on the table, looks you in the eyes as you take that last sip of absinthe. You swallow it, and you don't feel good.
Oh no!
Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna throw up?
No
I'll
way!
grab my helmet and I'll turn it upside down.
You throw up into the helmet. Just red. It looks like you're bleeding as this just red absinthe just all comes back up. And the space.
Wait, does the drunker amulet do anything at all?
It restores
Just
HP when
heal.
you drink once a day.
Damn. Shit.
Yeah, you just have this red, sloshy liquid with some chunks of dinner, which was probably like a, like a salted meat, and maybe some like bread and hardtack. It's grotesque.
Ooh.
It's a little chunky. It looks like a weird stew. You hear the drow Durgar. The whole ship explodes with excitement. As Magman kind of slides the 400 gold towards himself. I'm very happy. That is wet.
I'm like clutching my vomit-filled helmet between my left arm and my body, and I'm gonna drunkenly stick out my right hand for a handshake.
He sticks out his his right hand for a handshake. He misses you for the first grab, steals his eyes, and grabs your hand for the second one.
I'm
Good
gonna
job.
stand up, summon my echo, and pretend like I've got my arm around the echo and he's carrying me.
I'm gonna pat you on the back as you walk away from the table, and I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah.
Well, seeing how it's the last bout, or should be, at the very least, I think it's my turn. You see Zin takes a seat.
Captain?
The captain.
Oh,
shit.
I'm
Can I put my sheet up? You're gonna roll for me.
I'm putting so much faith in you. I say I'm gonna take this bet, and I put down
Bring
300
my sheet
gold.
up. You're gonna roll for me. What was that? I'm sorry.
I said I look at King Prize and I'm like, I'm betting big on you, buddy, and I put 300 gold on the table.
As you should. I am a machine.
We are damn near millionaires.
A machine that turns alcohol into piss.
Oh, bro, it's not looking good for you, bro.
It's alright. I'm feeling lucky.
I'm feeling, if anything, Jared should have been here for lucky.
So, I don't expect to do very good here. But, we have a bottle of absinthe to finish. So, let us finish our drow wine and be on our way. Are you ready?
I am. I raised the glass.
He raises the glass, hits it on the table, takes his drink. Con saving throw, please.
Fuck.
That first, even though you are a warforged, you're not used to drinking really anything. And thus, this first drink, you immediately want to throw it up. And you have to fight to keep it down. As he takes the sip, slams down the table, he's looking like that hurt him a lot, but just slightly better. Maybe by like 1 point.
Oh my god, you gotta fucking.
He looks at you so confused, and he's like, "Oh, I might win this." Okay. The second drink is slid over.
I share a drink. I share a glance with him, like we should have picked a better bottle.
There's no better bottles. He clinks the next glass with you, hits it on the table, drinks the second drink. He looks exactly the same. Like, his expression for the second drink does not change, whereas yours, you're able to keep it down better, and you see him, like, hiccup a little bit.
Nice,
He's like,
nice.
Fuck yeah.
They slide the third drink over. You see he's already regretting his decision, as he, in the past 12 seconds, has taken two double shots of absinthe.
I say the machine's just warming up as I take the next shot.
No!
Yeah,
Fucking
you,
steam billows
your
out of this
machine.
fucking crowd, man. He
You
is
are a
on
machine
fire.
now, and now that you know how to keep it down, this next one goes so easily, and you just see you see a single tear begin to like go down Zin's face as he's just looking just so bad.
Yeah, I
make
should have just
poor
polished the
choices.
bottle off with that one.
You just hear him say, "I make poor choices as a sailor captain." Okay.
Another.
Just finish me off.
I bet I say the poor choices.
The poor choices.
18.
And with that, he takes that last one, slams down on the table. Okay. That's it. He stands. Oh. That. He burps again. You see, he holds his stomach a little bit. Holds his hand out to shake yours.
I shake his head and I pat him on the back.
You pat him on the back, you see his mouth fills. He, like, pushes you away for a moment and starts walking to his captain's quarters. He opens the door wide, walks inside, and then you just hear, like, a few moments later, there's some retching.
How much did you boys?
He sounds like Toto.
It's like Toto. So I betted 300 on prize. How much did I win?
600.
Yeah. I look over at King Prize and I give him 200.
Mighty thanks.
You still...
Actually, I look at him and I'm like, that last shot was better than I thought. I give him another 100. I'll split it down the middle.
Fuck yeah.
I basically gave him my entire winnings.
They matched all your bets. They matched.
Huh?
Yeah. All the bets you made, they matched as well. Just so you know. So
I bet.
that one pot was
I
800 gold.
didn't lose and I didn't win.
Oh no,
either.
sir, 400.
I bet 300 and I gave him the winning 300 because
I think honestly that just like I feel like this just balances everything out because I think they won 100 gold that first bout too. Right?
that very first one.
Oh,
we
that was
didn't
just a
bet anything
platinum.
at all,
No,
right?
that was just a platinum piece.
I threw a platinum in because I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it. Like, since we never said
Okay.
anything, I threw in a platinum.
Yeah. You see, the captain comes out. Well, actually, you see one of the drow kind of walks in. You see this like flash of golden light, and then you see the captain walk out. Like nothing happened. He's standing tall and impressively less drunk than he was.
Nice.
Probably got a mage in there.
Well, we finished off 2 bottles of our drow wine. I'd say 1 more bottle for everyone to share. No more drinking games, but let's have a good night. First day back out on the seas in a while. Enjoy yourselves, friends.
I'll pour a shot and I'll just say cheers to that.
Alright, cheers.
You see, the sailors begin their drinking as they all take a shot of the drow wine, as it is called. And you all enjoy a nice festive night, hanging out with drow, with dwarves, with Durgar, and deep gnomes. The Society of Lavlin set before you. You all get proper sloshed. And over the course of the night, there's one point where Zin will kind of walk up to your group. He had a few more drinks after that. You get the sense that he has his own like personal stash, so he's not actually drinking the absinthe like most of the other people. But he seems a little tipsy. So,
I do want to mention, I actually do not drink.
I figured.
I think that I do want to mention that.
Yeah, that makes
As
sense.
he walks up, I'll be making another muscular hamster carving.
More hamsters. It seems our cook hasn't taught you incredibly fast, but it makes sense.
I'm also very, very drunk.
That is true. He is not
I'm,
wrong.
fair enough. I'm as drunk as a captain should be. But I wanted to, I didn't bet on this last game, but in my head I made a bet. That if you won, I would give you, a gift of sorts. And you see he pulls the rifle off of his back.
Oh?
You see he
Ooh.
extends this, like, lever, pulls it back, and you can see he feeds a bolt into the chamber. So, kind of holds it up, almost like expectingly to see if you're interested.
I am very
He's
interested.
talking
My eyes are
prize, I assume,
glowing.
right?
Yeah, he's talking to Prize.
Okay. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, my eyes are glowing. I am very interested. I
Okay.
immediately set down my wooden hamster, and I stand up and I say, "You are too kind, sir."
Not kind enough, maybe.
I'll hold my hands out, waiting for him to put them in mine because I don't want to be.
Yeah,
You know,
he'll
presumptuous.
place the rifle in your hands. I also have something for this, and you see he kind of takes out this small little symbol of like a small little tiny raven, and he kind of throws it up in the air, and you watch a full-on raven begins to fly about the ship. You have your target.
Oh shit! All right, I'll steel myself, and I'll take aim.
Okay. So, you target the raven. You see he also mutters under his breath some words. And there is suddenly an immense silence around all of you at this part of the ship. As he casts silence on you, so that the actual gunshot isn't heard by his crew.
Nice, smart man.
I
I also make sure to not aim at the sails or anything too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to aim over open water.
Gotcha.
But are you drunk?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I'm steeling myself for this because it's just a sobering moment to have a rifle for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, I need you to roll a d20 plus dex. And
Connor, can you help me out?
You are not proficient with this weapon.
17.
17.
bad.
How is that only plus 1?
He's got low dex.
Doesn't it? I thought it said. I thought he has a plus 2 index.
Plus 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at his character sheet and for Emperor Prize Horror of the Mage Hunters, and it says Dex plus 2.
Are you using King Prize?
I'm using
Connor?
King Prize. Is there
It's
a
Emperor Prize.
Yeah,
I don't have
Emperor.
Prize. You made a different
Oh.
character sheet to make Emperor Prize? You're a cunt.
Yeah, dude, he's been.
He was
wait,
using my
have you
old
been
sheet the
rolling?
whole time.
Wow, so
now
he
you can
wanted
access
to
it.
Emperor Prize, the horror of mage hunt. Fuck you.
Yeah, so that's an 18 actually. Even though you've never held a gun, let alone a rifle before, you
As far
have
as I
seen.
know.
Yeah, as far as you know, it is almost intrinsically easy, and you take aim, see this flying raven, take your shot. There is no sound, but there is a massive kickback in your shoulder as the round hits the bird, and you watch this small little raven figurine just suddenly poof into existence, falls to the deck of the ship, and lands. There is no sail that you have hit, and you've struck your target efficiently and effectively.
There is a shit-eating grin that creeps across my face as I am very satisfied.
You see, there's this wide smile from Zin as he just watches you enjoy that moment so much. You see, he does some hand symbols. Do you know sign language as your character?
No, I don't.
He sees that you don't understand, and he kind of goes up, kind of like He does like the cute like date thing where he kind of like comes up next to you and like puts his arms around you. He does the bolt again and feeds another round in,
Right.
and then makes the
I'll,
motion of have at it again. There was no target this time though.
I'll just fire open into the water,
Okay.
and I'll brace myself for the kickback this time.
Okay.
Now that I know what it's like.
Yeah, just roll another d20 plus dex.
Counter. Can you roll it, Dusty?
Yeah.
No, I already rolled it.
Oh, you
16.
already did?
Oh.
16? Okay,
Yes.
yeah. You take it. The kickback still gets you a little bit. Actually, a little bit more the second time. But you fire well off into the ground, into the water. You see this big old splash, and you just like see a couple sailors kind of look over, and as the splash just like kicks up a big old storm. This is a hefty weapon.
Oh shit. I'll rack another bolt in, and then I will inspect it, and I will bow to the captain as a thank you since we're still in silence.
Okay. He'll snap, and you can finally hear noise again in the space as the captain goes and takes his weapon back. You see, clicks something, and then stows it on his back once more. He walks over, grabs his little raven figurine, pockets that. So, what did you think?
I think I absolutely need to get me one of those.
I'm sure you can. If you're
Perhaps
a friend
when
of
we
Lavlin,
return, you can point me in the direction of a weaponsmith that can craft such a thing.
for sure. The guilds are a little prickly, but if you're working with Calamar, then you should be fine. I'm sure he'll be able to get you something.
Thank
It
you.
might not be as glorious as this, but they are.
I imagine it would be hard to have anything match that.
Yeah, this ship is a pride of the Lavlin fleet. It's the most advanced ship, and so Captain gets the most advanced weapon of all.
Makes sense.
In my view, these weapons, we're controlling them well for now. But, in my opinion, give it 200 years, and I am sure that everyone will be trying to have these, or will, and it will change the shape of warfare forever.
I have no doubts of that. It'll
I'm gonna
be
show this man an 810 Warthog.
it'll definitely be a game changer for the battlefield. to
I
say the
look
least.
at him and say, I don't know about that. Nothing more reliable than my good sword swinging arm.
Well, that's if you can get close enough. I think in the
True.
case of sword versus gun, wins every time.
Unless it's
I'm
sliced
rather-
bread.
I just imagine you all recreate the Always Sunny scene when they're outside of the school.
Oh yeah, sure.
Hopefully you all know what that scene is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it, but I can't remember.
I will send you a video of it in just a moment.
I hand the captain another muscular hamster, the one that I was working on when he walked up, and I'll head back to my hammock.
How to thwart an attack.
Gotcha. He'll accept the hamster. I guess I'm getting quite a collection of these.
This one also looks a little bit more like a person, but still very hamster.
Yep. Very hamster.
Honestly, Emperor Prize kind of looks like a hamster, bro.
I can see it.
I can see it, bro. He's kind of
The old
hamster-like.
armor,
You know,
yeah.
they got them beady red eyes.
The old armor. The new armor has like a fucking beard in it. It's the armor of invulnerability.
So you're an older hamster now.
Distinguished.
Distinguished.
All right, so I assume we're heading back to our quarters.
Probably.
All right, I will follow King Price to the hammock.
To his hammock?
Yeah, no, like his hammock exactly. We like snuggle and shit. No, I go to my hammock.
Good.
Are any of these hammocks like stacked on top of each other?
Oh yeah, they all are.
All right. Who's below me?
Who wants to be
Me.
below him?
Why would we
Toto.
put the metal man on the top bunk?
Because I called
Yeah,
it.
the metal heavy man on the top. You're right.
Nobody's below you, bro. The devil.
Okay, well, if I'm on the bottom
so
one,
Toto's
when I get into my hammock, you see it sink down to the floor, and I'm just basically laying on the floor, but in the hammock.
That's what I fucking
Yup.
thought.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, you all do hear this, like how do you, like a sound, like a ripping sound, and like maybe if you look over, you just see like the hammock broke. He ripped his hammock.
I would like to believe that.
I
he
am
didn't even wake
fully
up from that.
awake.
No.
Yeah.
I'm fully awake and I saw that because I don't sleep.
Well, the thing is, it ripped, and the only thing like that was being held aloft was maybe like his feet. Like they were maybe like a centimeter off the ground, so his feet just like dunk, hit the ground very slightly.
I do not even budge. I am just so drunk and asleep that it doesn't even faze me.
So, so real quick, since I'm not sleeping and I'm doing an activity, I'm actually gonna finish the painting. So like while everyone else is sleeping, I want to try a new thing of painting, and if I have it or if it's around, I will put like a couple glasses filled with water and pigment around, and I will use shape water, and I will flick some of the water onto the canvas that I sketched earlier, just to see what colors come out of it and what it becomes.
Okay. Roll.
Over the course of like the next like 8 hours or so. Like I'm not like splashing entire cups of colored water. I'm like slowly flicking like drops here and there.
Okay. Just roll me a. Roll me a sleight of hand.
22, even better. The last one. This time, for the colors in particular, even though the painting itself is abstract, the colors I try to match the kind of like the sea, because itself abstract is just like multiple different types of swirls and colors and shit like that. But I try to mimic that of like the waving sea.
Okay. Yeah, it looks spot on. It is this beautiful seascape.
Greens and blues and whites and shit.
Oh yeah, there is one section that to you it starts to look a little strange as it builds and changes. That you can't help but notice that some of the colors created this small little yellow smudge.
I go over and I inspect it further.
Make a perception check.
18. Wow, I'm getting these fucking skill checks today.
You look at this small little yellow smudge, and the as it dries, the fine cracks begin to form within the paint, changing the shape slightly. And it's so minuscule and so small, and as the the cracks form and change the shape slightly as well, you realize what it creates is a miniature, small yellow sign.
Son of a bitch. Is there a, well then, if that's the case, I will pick up the painting. I will just walk to the deck, and I will throw it off the ship, and just, like, stare into the water for about, like, an hour, and then go back to my room. Or go back to the hammock, I should say, not my room.
Okay. Go back to your hammock. Rest comes.
That's it.
Yep. Rest comes to all of you. A good, solid, long rest. In the morning, the sun rises, but the glyphs on the ship work as intended, blocking the sun from view as the drow take their spots. Some of them hung over, some not as much, as they get the ship moving at its full pace over the course of the day. You all, what are you doing for this day?
More carving.
I will actually ask the captain, how many days is it until we're at the destination? I don't think we ever got a number.
Well, the ship can move 80 miles in a single day. Day Saugny is roughly two days, maybe 8 hours in total. So tomorrow we'll get there around Day Saugny, Fannin space. Maybe in the later afternoon.
Very well. There is something I do want to do with the captain, but if anyone else wants to say anything now, I will let them go.
I'm good. I'm also gonna be start driving soon, so if I cut out, it's because I'm probably driving through some sticks.
It's fine.
Understood.
Yeah, this is like probably a roleplay session anyway. What about you? What about Drakova, Toto, and Ten? What are you guys doing? You guys want to do anything?
I need to use the bathroom, but
No, I'm all good. I'm probably gonna start driving too towards my uncle's.
Okay.
But I'm ready to get there. I'm ready to
I was
fucking.
gonna say yeah. Well, I assume Nate can also jump on the mic.
yeah, if I get there, I'll be back.
Where Jerry's been muted this entire time. Where has he been?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if he fell asleep or something.
I'm gonna give.
While you guys
I guess I'm.
contact Jared, I'm going to go join Connor. I'll be back in a bit. I'll have my headset on, by the way.
Mr. Sleepy Ass is.
Time.
Thank you, Jared. It's
I
time.
was gonna say it's literally 12 o'clock, man. Bad.
Actually, it's 11:48.
basically 12.
Well, it's only 48.
It's like 15 minutes till 12.
They wanted to go take Dustin and Connor went to go, use the bathroom real quick, and you've been quiet this entire time. So
Yeah.
we're getting you in the mix.
Were you sleeping?
Getting you,
Something like that.
even though he
Oh,
barely
he's good.
drunk, I bet. To catch you up to speed, we're on the ship. We talked to the captain. We play drinking games. We bet on each other. King Prize can carve hamsters now. And
I
we're
was
on
up in that part.
I'm also the only one who won the drinking game.
Yeah, the only one. Now we are sailing. We're, I think, in the actual first full day of sailing of 2. So Dustin's asking what we want to do, and I guess Drakova and Toto are not doing anything. Prize is carving, our Emperor Prize, and we were seeing what you wanted to do.
1 second.
I'm chilling till I'm there. I was gonna say I'm making friends with that drow guy. I'm hanging out with him more.
Oh yeah!
Okay, I'm back. So Nate, you said you're making friends with your pal.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with him. I'm telling him about a nightmare. I'm also telling him about if he ever wants to, if you ever looking for a job or ever needs, help with something, I'm gonna let him know where we're at, trying to recruit the guy possibly, he's pretty
Oh, I
cool.
gotcha. Yeah, he would be interested.
That's good to know.
They like adventuring and seeing new things.
Yeah, man, we're always looking for more people. It's free land too. We got family,
Oh yeah.
Well, Jared, what are you doing?
Jared, what are you doing?
He just muted himself again. Are you kidding?
Jared.
I was just saying bye, okay? Hold
Oh, you're fine, Jared. Jared's tired as hell.
up. No, my throat's just dry.
Get some drinks, bud.
Get some water in that thing,
I'm
man.
drinking
Holy
water.
shit.
My throat's just messed up.
I was gonna say, like,
Dude,
man,
why-
it sounds
why
like
is
he has,
everyone
like, the
getting
smoker
sick?
voice. He has like the smoker
I'm not.
voice where it's like tase his throat to speak.
Oh, boys, I got hit the black plague. Help me.
I've been smoking for
Oh.
47 years.
Must be weird having a weak immune system. Can't
The
relate.
rats on the ship, the black
Real?
plague must be spreading.
It must be nice to have alarms that work.
So, Jared, what are you doing?
They don't work when I'm in a call.
No, I was making fun of Q.
Oh wait, what'd you say?
I was like, it must be nice having alarms that are set properly.
Oh, they were set. They were just the wrong ones.
Oh, that's just so. Like, did you just not go to work today?
Nah,
That's
Fact.
perfect.
I was only going in case they needed me too. So if they didn't call me, I was like, "Fuck that! I'm not going in."
Oh hell yeah!
So,
If they need me, they'll
Jared,
let me know. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
what are you doing, Jared?
Nothing.
Or what
'Cause
do you
there's
want
nothing
to
to
do?
do. Oh, I guess I could go with my friends too. We'll just say I'm gonna join Nate and be like, yeah, this place is so cool. Just come along.
But all right, I guess we're just waiting until we get there.
Well, okay, fine. I was holding out because I was wanting to
There's
see what
nothing
everyone
cool
else wanted
going
to do.
on.
Because I was gonna fucking roleplay it, but knowing Jared. Uh, I'm gonna go up to the captain and I will ask if he's willing to try something. If it is allowed, I'm gonna ask that I spoke with the owner of his ship, of the ship, basically the big boss himself, and I asked if procuring a small bit of gunpowder was possible, but the question is if he would be willing to lend me some gunpowder if he would participate in an experiment with him being there. I would wish to mix it and try and make something with it. And if it is like, depending on what it is, he can have the results.
You're talking to the captain.
Yes. I'm asking him if he's willing to give me some gunpowder to essentially make something with it, and depending on what the result is, just like give it to him. Like if it's a fucking grenade, which is not what I'm trying to
Make a
but
persuasion
if it's a
check.
fucking grenade, persuasion. And I'm not casting gibbleness. Nat fucking 20.
So
Don't worry, you'd be always there. I'm not looking to pocket any of it for myself. I just merely would wish to experiment with its properties and the possible potentials with it.
well, I would. It's an interesting thought. Personally, I wouldn't be against it, but all my gunpowder comes in the form of prepackaged shells. If you're this persuasive, just ask the
This
guilds.
differs. Or is one of the guild members here?
Yeah, the guild always travels with their equipment.
Is it can we call him up and include him on this conversation?
Leave me out of it. For now.
Leave you out of it for now?
Yes, but if you want, just ask the guild. It's that portly Duragar fellow. The one you saw when you came in.
So if I'm talking to him and would you not like me to name you as a reference for coming to him?
Yeah, please don't.
Fucking damn it, man! That 20 wasted.
The guild. Well,
Um,
this is him just being like he really cannot.
I know, but like, if whatever it is, I'm giving it to them. I don't fucking want it. All right, I'll go and find the quartermaster dude, or whatever the fuck the dude's is.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of look
Such a waste.
around and you do see kind of below deck, um, right on the.
To be fair, I thought the captain was with the guild.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
You
I
can
thought
be
he
you
was.
can be out of the guild and have weapons and gunpowder, but you have to license yourself from the guild to have those products. And if you are caught
No,
giving
like, so,
away,
like, what I thought he was the guy that was on the ship that was acting as part of the guild. I didn't realize that the other guy that we were talking to originally was the dude from
yeah,
yeah. I didn't realize he was the one. I thought he was just like a fucking quartermaster or something. I didn't realize he was the guild dude.
No, he's the guild. He's the guild master.
Okay.
So you find him kind of below decks. You see he's kind of actually heading below deck, to go towards like the gun
I
decks.
will whistle out to him and I will ask for a moment.
Ah, you again?
Big smile on my face. I have a proposition for you, if you are willing to listen.
Oh,
So this gunpowder substance, I have heard much about it. And to answer the very upfront question, no, I do not wish to take any of it or have any of it. I am offering a proposition to where I would like to take a moment to experiment with it, with you in the room, of course, to see if I can, if I may wish to see if there's any other unique properties with it. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I asked Calamar himself, and he was very adamant that I reach out to a guild member associate, the ones who actually have access and can blend it out. Once again, depending on whatever the concoction makes, whether it be a success or a failure, if you wish to have the result of it, you may. I just purely am here because I am a curious individual.
You experiment a lot, then.
I, I dabble as I think in my mind about the fucking worm that I made. And the more living pigment that I've made before. I've dabbled, and I have some ingredients that I've been meaning to smash together, as the term may say.
And you say you don't want whatever the product is, even if it's successful.
Well, I mean, it depends on what it is, of course. If you don't want it or need it, then I wouldn't mind taking it off your hands. But if it's something that is too closely related to the properties of gunpowder, I assume you wouldn't let me take it anyway.
Follow me.
I know gunpowder is a type of concussive powder, and if the result is concussive itself, I assume you wouldn't let me take it. But if it's another property and you don't see an immediate interest in it, then I will take it off your hands, and that will be it.
Follow me. He leads you below deck. You can see the lines and lines of massive cannon guns that are set along each section of the ship. Takes you down and down into the bowels of the ship. So much so that you feel like you're in the most buoyant, furthest reaches of the ship. This is where the ship is actually underwater, and is actually the safest places to store gunpowder. You find a almost room that is locked, covered with metal and lead. And upon opening a large locked door, you find the barrel room filled with these
As
large
we're walking, do
barrels.
I notice any like runes carved into the door? Do I notice any?
Oh yeah, there's runes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like magically locked and physically locked as well.
Got it.
The air in here is sulfurous immediately upon scent, and actually kind of smells good. It is that smell of gunpowder, which you've not really had the chance to smell too much, but it is intriguing. You see, he walks up to one of the barrels that seems to already have like, do you speak under? Do you read Undercommon?
My mask can read any language.
Oh, yeah. Then you can see that in Undercommon, one of the barrels is basically they have a list of which ones are in use, and so he goes to the one that's currently in use, kind of opens the lid that is already like partially detached. You see, he grabs like this small little vial on his side, looks at it, opens it up, kind of takes a small little sampling of the gunpowder, fills it up a little bit more, so it's about halfway filled, closes it, closes the actual barrel lid, and hands you the gunpowder.
I will cautiously grab it because that's obviously fucking concussive. I know it's not nitroglycerin, but
yeah, well, it's in a glass container, so it's as safe as it's gonna get.
I guess I'll ask by looking at it, how many uses of it could I get? Is it only meant for one exact making, or could I make multiple different?
I mean, it's about half a vial of gunpowder, so like you could probably use it for if you needed, like, say if you were like reloading like a what's the name of the
Musket?
yeah, like a musket. What's the name of that reload style?
Oh,
Muzzle loaded?
the muzzle.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
probably do
muzzle
like
loaded.
2 loadings of a muzzle load.
Got it. Okay.
Like,
Like the little
it's
packets of
enough.
gunpowder.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Well-
look at him and I will say, "Do you wish to have this safe, or do we want to go all out on terms of the experimentation? Do you have a preference?"
Do whatever you need to do. I just need to watch you.
Of course. And I would not like to conduct this experiment next to all of these lovely gunpowder barrels. at
I'm
the bottom
about
of
to
the
shoo
ship.
you out of here as soon as I can.
If you wish, I have a back door of sorts if you're willing to accompany me.
Oh?
I will leave the gunpowder room and I don't know, like one of the nearest, like when we get closer upstairs, because I want to be in an area where I can actually access, I will draw the door for Vanderberg's Sculpted Sanctuary, and I will show him in.
Okay. Yeah, he'll enter cautiously. But when he does, he is intrigued.
Yeah, I assume he would also be cautious if he saw a fucking mind flare open the door.
This
But,
is peculiar.
You get used to it, and I will notion to Murdoch to go to the third floor. And once we do, we will go into the alchemical / arcane laboratory.
Okay.
Everything is there. And I will take out the vial of cold insect blood, potion of aqueous, some of the magic pigments that I didn't finish making, and the where is it? Because I have a lot of shit on my list, and the Negotzi poison. You know what? Even for a good measure, a potion of healing. I place it all on the table. And I look at him and I will say, "Do you have a preference out of these ingredients?"
He looks around. What is this? He looks towards the poison.
Oh, it is a poison from an aberration.
That might be interesting.
Okay. I will grab the potion, or the Negotzi poison, and I will grab the vial of, interesting. I will grab the vial of insect blood, the Negotzi poison, and, where did it, shit, where did it just go? I just had it. Yeah, that should work. I'll grab those two. I will mix those together cautiously, and then I will take one part of the gunpowder and mix it in. And I will, begin the process.
Okay.
I will recommend he stand back in case things might explode.
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check. As you begin to experiment, moving through these things together and trying to find some sort of
12. I usually ask if it's with advantage, but I assume it's regular.
no one else is helping you. You didn't tell anyone else about this.
No, I didn't. You're right.
So, yeah. You mix it together, and this particular concoction, you see evidence that there is something here, but you're just not able to fully get it to work as of now. It's like,
Okay.
it's almost like it's missing something, maybe.
Okay, interesting. I will note that and set that aside for the moment. And I will mix potion of aqueous with a healing potion. And a splash of the living pigment and the gunpowder. Mixing basically 4 things together in this process. The living pigment I will try to water down because it's more of a thick consistency.
Mm-hmm. Roll an Arcana check.
This time I will ask for his assistance if he is willing.
He doesn't know how to do this.
Got it.
He's a gunpowder person. This is very, very.
That's not
strange.
bad. It's a 15.
15. The things you're putting together for this one, they don't really work together.
It's just like a pile of shit.
Basically.
Okay. So, Potion of Aqueous is gone. One of the pigments is gone, and the healing potion is gone.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm gonna try something else with the other one then, since it is not completed. I will take out the. I'm not mixing a living pigment with this for the moment. I'm gonna try 2 things. I'm going to take out, because I have a pound of cold iron still, and I'm going to try and shave off some pieces. And kind of like filings, rather than like actual bits and
I
chunks.
got you.
And I will... This is going to be very weird. I'm going to add a little bit of my own blood. Like a little prick. Like a couple of drops, nothing major. They're both iron, but I want to see if there is a difference between the 2.
Interesting. Roll an Arcana check again.
Okay, this is... Yeah. 20.
Okay.
I think it's funny. I thought Connor was supposed to be the chemical engineer.
Yeah, honestly. I'm curious, fella. I will ask a question because of this process. I know I did roll a 20, but is it possible for the concoction that I made with the amount of volume for each the poison and everything else, is it possible to separate this into two processes, of one trying it with my blood and one with the iron shavings?
Sure.
Or is it still considered one altogether?
I can say you can mix those 2 up.
Okay. Wait. Are you saying that I could separate it and try 2 separate experiments,
Yes.
or you're saying mix 2 together into one?
I'm saying 2 separate experiments, if you wanted to.
Got it. So, the first one I am trying with my blood.
Okay. That's for the 20 Arcana check then.
Yes. And then I can roll another one right now for the iron.
Yeah.
shavings.
Roll another one for the iron shavings. 23.
23,
Okay.
even better.
So when you combine the concoction with your blood, nothing happens.
Innately?
Innately, nothing happens. It doesn't seem to have any effect.
Interesting.
When you
Iron
combine
shavings?
it with the iron shavings, what are you combining this in?
Like, are you talking about like the actual instruments that are holding?
Yes. What is the instrument that is holding
I
it?
assume if this is like an alchemical workbench, I assume probably like certain glass instruments. I would assume that, you know, like heat treated glass, so where it can't immediately shatter, unless it's like what has like a force added to it.
Okay.
You know, like Connor knows more about this terminology, but like, you know,
Yeah, I got you.
alchemical
Flasks and
glass that
stuff,
is meant
yeah.
to hold like caustic elements and shit like that, something that
I
can't
gotcha.
just like melt through immediately. You know?
Like
Yeah,
a Erlenmeyer flask.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
You put it into the flask with the iron shavings, and immediately you begin to see a change in color immediately, and you watch as it begins to have this like this discoloration kind of edges up the Erlenmeyer, the flask itself. You watch it turn as this like kind of broody, burgundy color up the flask. Kind of feeling the edges of it, you can also feel that it is incredibly hot. There is a reaction from this.
Okay.
One might even say exothermic.
Yeah, some would say
Does it seem
exothermic.
like I
For sure.
Perhaps
Is it more-
anybody who took 8th grade science.
pretty much? So I guess like what am I looking at as a result, like the entire process? Because you said it like started to fill up and then it exhume heat.
Yeah, it continues to fill up. Actually, you watch as it begins to spread up the top of the flask and
I will try to put it into a bigger beaker, a bigger beaker.
Okay, yeah, you kind of like or like you find a way to move it to a spot, and you watch as it kind of overflows in smoke. It's just this vapor that begins to overflow from the flask, and begins to occupy the next thing it's in, and it is a very dense, gaseous substance that is incredibly warm. Are you making an effort to not touch it?
The smoke or the liquid?
The smoke.
I'm definitely trying not to breathe it in. If it's smoke, I don't actively try to touch it, but I mean, like, if I can't avoid it, I can't avoid it.
Okay. I'll say, as you were moving it, maybe a little bit.
If Murdoch is there, I'll ask Murdoch. I'll ask Murdoch to stick his hand in the smoke. That'd probably.
Okay, Murdoch will stick his hand in the smoke. You watch as it immediately begins to fizzle and boil.
He wants the smoke.
You've made a very dangerous, caustic, poisonous gas.
Oh, I made mustard gas or something.
Now time for war crimes.
I will note that. So the other one that didn't do anything when I added my blood. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna take a small drop of it and I'm gonna drop it on Murdoch's other hand. Does anything happen innately?
I like how you're using Murdoch as a fucking test dummy.
He's a servant. I mean, if he bamps out, I can rebamp him back.
He's not real. He's just an imaginary friend.
Or if it makes it better, I could do it on one of the other little guys that are wandering about, so Murdoch's not the only one.
Nah, keep picking on Murdoch. I think it's funny.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My Google search history right now is fucked.
Oh my
How much
god!
do you want?
You're on a watch list if you're fucking doing this.
I am so on a watch list right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally am like looking up like the what mustard gas is made of. I'm like looking for all these different types of gases.
Mustard gas is made of basically like ammonia and bleach, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm also looking up Agent Orange and like what's the one that they what's another poison gas? I'm trying to think of what it is.
VX gas.
Fucking anthrax. I don't know.
VX.
Well, this is the other one's not really
Nerve
a
gas?
gas though. This is
Yeah, that's what I said. VX gas is nerve gas.
VX.
Yeah, CS gas is fun.
No, I said VX. VX is nerve. CS is riot control gas.
Yeah, I said CS gas is fun. That's what I said.
I thought you misheard me saying VX gas.
No. I just thought of CS gas and I like it.
so yeah.
Okay.
It should be noted that the other thing is a liquid. It's not a gas. Because it didn't like innately react, so that's why I'm taking a drop and putting it on Murdoch.
Oh, which one? The blood?
Oh, so the other one boiled his hand. So the other one that I mixed my blood with that didn't innately react and is just staying as is. I'm going to take a drop of that and I'm going to put it on Murdoch's hand, his other hand, to see what happens.
Okay. On his other hand, he has no open wounds. It doesn't affect him.
Open wounds.
Yeah. You don't know that though.
Oh, interesting.
Make a roll an intelligence check.
I wouldn't doubt if this is missing something as well, and I could add something else. 17. I can add something
17?
else. 17. I'm just.
It seems that the first... So, you've created a poisonous heavy gas while by combining the iron shavings into the poison and the bug blood and the gunpowder. Yeah. The other one with your blood in it is not even really effective at all. The only reason it could be dangerous is because of the poison that is in there. That is why.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is pretty much useless.
Okay.
Other than being a
I'm
distilled
gonna try
poison.
one more. I guess I could try one more thing. I'm looking around real quick. Looking around.
When the Industrial Revolution occurs inside of your D&D world, and now we're fighting with chemical gas.
Unironically, it wasn't my goal to make bad, but I guess it does kind of make sense. I will look at the.
What was your goal?
Drop the chem gas.
I will look at the other guy and I'll ask him if he has anything inherent on hand.
You know, I think it's funny how he sucked at making a painting earlier, and now he's making mustard gas.
No, I made
I'm drawing a lot of
perfect
parallels right now.
I made a perfect yeah, parallel. I see what you're saying. I made it perfect. That was beautiful. I threw it away.
I can't believe I'm about to search what I'm about to search up.
I'm asking the dwarf or the dude. I'm asking him if he has anything on hand that would be interesting to add, whether it be like a component from the gun
Dustin,
that is not inherently gunpowder.
Hey Dustin, can you do me a favor after you're done looking up how to make like weaponry and chemical gas? Can you look up the local, all the local law enforcement and government buildings in my area, if you don't mind, just for a separate project?
Next episode, the team gets swatted.
Here, actually, no. I'm gonna search up what poisonous gas can I make in my virtual Dungeons and Dragons game.
Bro, that's just like
run every Saturday.
And I stream on Twitch.
Morning.
Drop your Twitch name in there. You might get some FBI viewers.
What poisonous gas can I make in my virtual Dungeons and Dragons game I run every morning? That
I think you're like stretching it a little thin.
At Twitch at
dude.
Gramulian. Boom.
Are you trying to plug your shit when the FBI looks?
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's about to get more viewers.
What are some possible uses for wheeled gases in D&D? Oh, cool. There's already a thing for it. Awesome.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
It's an FBI bait site, bro.
Local government buildings near me.
Okay. I know you're trying to save your ass, but once again, I'm asking the dwarf if he has anything.
Not
Ooh.
his ass. That's actually quite
No. Yeah.
Local government buildings near me. How to build a pipe bomb.
Yeah. Home Depot near me.
Oh, that's the next one. Home.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my lord. Dustin, you're not going
Home Depot near me, and then how to blow up on Twitch
I see what
while playing D&D like a nerd. I just have to cover my bases, you know. I'm looking up.
As long
Yeah.
as you claim that you're a terrorist organization, you'll start getting
Huh?
money from the CIA. So.
Rose literally about to get fucking sponsored on Twitch by the FBI.
Please, FBI, I love you.
Okay.
If
I've
you were
done
playing in
nothing
another
wrong.
country, it would have been the CIA.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once again, Dustin, I'm asking the dwarf if he has anything on hand.
He has nothing on hand.
Okay.
He's just
Sorry, I just
he just has the components for gunpowder. That's it.
okay.
And gunpowder.
I'm trying to think what else I could add in this moment. Is there okay? This is more of a general D&D question. Is there a way for you to try and put magic into something? Not like making a magic item, but like, you know, there's like an item that says, "Oh, fill me with magic." You know, like can you put your magic into something else or try to fill it with something?
I mean, it would need to have a. That's kind of difficult to do.
Okay.
Like, it would need like
It's
a. What's the term? Like, that's why runes exist, because there's magic in those symbols that can like those symbols allow for magic to be imbued into them. You know.
Okay. I have. That's really weird. I'm not gonna try that.
Honestly,
You know what? Fuck it. I will. I have a bell branch. That's a magic item. I don't know how big it is, but since it's a branch, I'm going to. I don't know. I'm just gonna place the bell branch within the liquid if anything happens. Because since it's a vial, like it's like sticking out a little bit.
is it the
like
poisonous
bell branch.
liquid or which one?
Huh?
Which liquid?
The other one, not the one that's making a vapor. The other
Oh.
one that's innate. I'm trying to see if anything else will happen with the innate and real quick. That's why.
No.
I'm looking at all my shit and I don't really have anything else. That's why.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything.
Okay. I will pocket it later. Who knows? I'll put like a lid on it, and I will say, well, from the experiments. You as you can see, and I like point to Murdoch's hand. We have chemical warfare.
Will you write down how to make it?
I mean, yeah, it was meant to be an experiment, but there's only one thing that I will request, and it is that I myself may not be named for the creation of this product. And if it is used as a last resort.
I already planned on taking all the credit for it.
Nice.
Fair enough.
No one will know
The
that
smile
you
that-
designed this.
Fair enough.
And what's his name? The other guy.
I forgot. Well, yeah. Did the quartermaster ever say his name?
Not to you all, but his name is Golric.
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 Golric. Got it. So
Golric gas.
Golric.
Golric
If you
gas,
wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind, then, and I like hold up the vial of, or the brew of the other one that was innate, would you be fine if I kept this? For apparently it has innate and nothing special about it.
Well, you already ruined the gunpowder, so sure, why not?
Very well. And I will pour that brew into a vial and I'll pocket it. Then the other stuff, I will write down the ingredients on a piece of parchment. I will write down, iron shavings, gunpowder, Negotzi poison, and I don't think I added a pigment to that one. I mean, yeah, I think that was it. I don't think
Yeah,
there
you
was
did not
anything
add the
else that I
pigment to
added.
it.
No.
Yeah, a very simple, poisonous concoction.
I sadly have to go, y'all, so I will let y'all go.
Nate, before you go, what do you is your character on the top deck?
What'd you
I
say?
assume
Is your Nate, is your
I think he
character
was
on the
talking
top
to the
deck?
Am I on the what?
Top deck.
Are you on the top deck?
If it's sun time, probably not, unless the whole party's up there. Then I am with wrappings on.
Okay. Even with the runes up top?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm helping Johannes with the stuff, with the any research. he
You're
needs.
talking to the other guy. You were talking to the
Yeah,
one
I'm
dude with
talking
the sword.
the drow. I'm continuing while we're voyaging. I'm hanging out with him, and I'm just he's my new friend.
Okay.
He seems like he knows a bit about being a rogue, and I think I could learn some good skills from him.
Mm-hmm. So,
But
as
all right,
adios, Nate.
I will see you guys.
See ya.
Yep.
As you all
Run.
are continuing this journey, Jared, are you doing anything?
Gary! Let's just assume he died during the voyage. He fell overboard. What about a Q and Toto?
How's my woodworking going?
Yeah, I
make,
forgot about that.
I'll have you make a check. Actually, making you a sleight of hand check. It's
I
going poorly.
Fuck.
You got a 9.
Damn. I'm worse than before.
Yeah, it takes
I'm
time, but
frustrated.
like you're at that point where like you just keep doing it and you're just not getting better. You need to like change up your tactics, you know.
I'm plateauing.
I will
All
say
right,
for
cool.
the
Yeah, you're
second
plateauing.
day,
As I'm carving my like recent one, and I realize that I'm not getting any better, I grab the base of the muscular hamster, and I fucking grab the head of it with my other hand, and I just twist the head off.
I
I
will.
decide to start carving something else. I'm gonna try to carve a cat. Something with 4 legs instead of like a bipedal person.
Yeah, you twist the head off. Not very well. It's a thick ass hamster because it's basically like super
Can I make a
muscular.
strength check to snap it?
That's what I did, and you rolled a 7.
Damn.
You do it
Muscles are
eventually.
atrophied.
Yeah, it takes a while. It's tough wood. You're gonna make a cat.
I
though?
am both disappointed that I couldn't snap it, and also impressed by the quality of the wood.
Yeah.
I am.
Interesting.
Confused.
That's funny.
That's
I was
how I
gonna say
feel.
for my second day, can I help King Prize? Can I like teach King Prize about wood carving?
Well,
since I'm an
you're
artist?
currently experimenting.
No, that's the second day, not this day.
This is the second day.
Oh, this is the second day. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we were in the first day of 2.
No.
No, this is while you're doing your thing.
Yeah, okay. My bad. I misunderstood the time frame of what we were doing.
Oh, you're good. You want to do a cat now?
Yeah.
Let's do cat. You make a fantastic cat.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god. You got an 18.
For some reason, the 4 legs is easy for you to carve.
It just clicks.
Yeah,
I just know it.
clicks. You found the one
what-
piece of art that you will continue doing for the rest of your life. You can
Dusty,
only draw
can you
cats.
can you give me a random creature that I've seen that has 4 legs?
A random creature you've
Like-
seen that
like-
has
like-
4 legs.
Yeah.
Steel Defender.
I'm gonna try to make something else,
Steel Defender.
but I want it to be kind of the. Huh?
Steel Defender.
Oh, I'm gonna make Steel Defender.
I mean, I thought it was funny because I thought Dustin was gonna be like, "Yeah, you're making this cat, but it looks less like a cat, and more like your Steel Defender."
I'll give you advantage because now that you know how to make cats, this is very cat-like in its nature a little bit.
Very much so.
Double 9s. The Steel Defender could be worse, but it's not good.
You got 2 9s.
Yeah,
You got 2
alright.
9s with advantage.
Fair.
Yeah, that sucks.
Man. I'm fumbling. All right, I'm gonna pass on the buck to Toto because I have to order real quick in the drive-thru. So.
Okay.
BRB.
Toto.
Big man.
Corner.
Connor. He left. He's like, I'm gonna go leave to go use the bathroom, and just like never came back.
Damn. So Connor's not available. Jared is muted.
Jared's pretending he's dead.
Jared is dead. Like, actually dead.
Jared is definitely not dead. He is just lazy.
Nah, Jared's so fucking dead.
He is a lazy boy. I guess we could just skip.
Yeah, I might just have to. I might end the session early. Not gonna lie.
Nah, keep it going. Keep it fucking going.
No, dude, I might end the session early.
Why, bro?
Because I'm sleepy too, and no one else is.
Bro, that's not my fault. You guys went
Well, no one's.
drinking.
I didn't go drinking. I worked last night. In fact, I didn't. I wanted to drink last night, but I went to Hopcat. I ordered a takeout, and I ordered a beer with my takeout. I ordered a beer to go, and they didn't give me the fucking beer. I was pissed. And now everyone's muted.
Sorry, no. If you didn't hear, my fire alarm went off, so I had to mute it.
Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, but since Connor and Jared are away, Nate's already left.
It's in the drive-thru. Q's still here.
Yeah, Q's here, but that's 2 people out of so many.
I mean, we're role-playing right now. Keep it going.
Well, I want.
methamphetamines.
Well, I want everyone to be here for
I
this
need to do what you said.
next bit. So I think I might just end the session here then.
Oh my lord, bro.
I'm sorry. We got 2
I hate it
hours.
when the boys fuck me.
Yeah, we got 2 hours in.
I love it when the boys cuck each other.
Well, listen, it's not my
You didn't.
fault.
It wasn't you. It was more on the lines of like Jared just not talking for the entire session and. Connor
It
doing
was a
someone
roleplay
else's.
session. Okay, leave me alone, asshole.
Jared, you
Well,
love
he's saying
roleplay.
that no one's fucking here. I'm not an asshole if you don't talk for the entire damn thing, dog.
Oh my
Jared
God.
doesn't.
Jared, I want you to talk. I like your
Literally,
voice.
Connor gets away with not talking every session.
Yeah, and he was one of the people at fault. That's why he was like, Connor's not here, Nate just left, and Jared's
I'm here,
gone.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Q's here too.
Wait, was that
Yeah, we're all here. Definitely.
you here, Connor? What are you doing on this day?
What am I doing on this day, bro? Can I do any combat training for mounted combatant?
Maybe actually, because you can.
I got Quetzal.
Yeah, you can fly kind of in speed with the ship, right?
Yep. And then I also Nate's here too, and we can train with each other since we're both doing it.
Sure, I'd get you. I'd allow you to get a couple hours in.
Fuck yeah. How many? I'm gonna roll for it.
Sure.
Bet. What am I rolling?
Well, just roll me a d20.
Okay. Can we have advantage since Nate is training with me?
Sure.
Yay!
Okay.
You're my favorite DM.
I'm not laughing.
I love you, Connor. I love all of you equally. All my sons.
My children.
So, you all practice some training up in the skies with your mounts, keeping close enough to the ship that you're not losing it, you know. And yeah, you get some, how many more hours do you need, Connor?
Let me take a look at my feet. So it looks like... And Nate, correct me if I'm wrong, we've done 2 weeks of training?
Nate's not here.
Oh shit.
Nate had to go.
We spent 8,000 gold and 2 weeks training it so far.
Okay. Put one more day down.
Okay.
As you get this day of training in as well.
How many days do you have total completed?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just want it to happen.
Oh, I thought you were keeping track of it. That's why.
No, I'm keeping track. There's 15 days completed, but I don't want to know what the bar is.
Oh.
Yep, okay. That's what you do during this day. Jared, is there anything you wish to do on the ship? Or are you just good?
Yeah, there's really nothing I can do. It's not like I'm making anything.
Okay. I'll accept that. So, at this day, later in the evening, as you all are watching Jakova and Connor practice their magics, their flights, basically. Nate with his summoned animal, and Connor, you with your actual beast. There is this distant sound on the horizon that you just begin to hear. It's like this low-lying roaring sound almost. Connor, you look off in the distance and you can see this faint shimmer just moving across the ocean.
Can I investigate it?
Make an investigation check.
14.
At first you think it's localized until it gets closer and closer, and then you realize it's the entirety of the ocean.
Oh no.
Suddenly
Is
it hits
something beneath the surface?
it suddenly hits the ship. You watch as it passes over. You hear this low-lying roaring sound almost, and then suddenly you see all of the runes on the ship flicker and fall off. You watch as the ship, the lights that keep the drow from being affected by the sun immediately go out. You watch as it passes over you. You feel all the magic on your person fade. You look towards Drakova, and you watch as Drakova's mount falters back into its small item form, and Drakova goes soaring into the ocean.
Okay, I'm gonna scoop him up on top of Quetzal.
Make
And then
a
head straight.
acrobatics check.
Animal handling?
Animal handling. Actually, that would work better.
Okay.
10. Whoa! Oh my god.
What?
Sorry, I just dropped literally every single one of my die.
Does that mean I succeed?
Yeah. Bro, yeah, it's like one of the home rules of D&D. If the dungeon master drop all of his dice, you win the check.
I mean, maybe. Damn.
It's like 52 pickup.
It is. There's so many die. Oh my god.
Instead
Sorry.
of 52 pickup, you have 100 die pickup.
Pretty much.
How high up was Nate flying before he fell?
Probably not too far. It's just that he would have been dropped into the ocean. You know, which is an issue.
Well, isn't it over 100 feet? Water's like concrete when you hit it.
Well, he was probably let's see. He was probably maybe actually he might have been close to 100 feet if he was trying to have some height above the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, Connor, you dive down and you see Drakova almost misses your mount, but you both are able to grab onto each other, and you are able to have him. Do you fly back to the ship?
Yeah, right back to the ship.
Okay.
Seeing that the magic went out, I'm concerned about the drows, because it's daytime, right?
Yeah, you see all the drow kind of holding their eyes. You see the captain's like, oh, fuck. Does anyone know what that was? Basically.
Oh, am I at the ship at this point?
Yeah, you land your Quetzal on the back of the ship, dropping Drakova off right near the captain, as he's currently at the helm.
Looked like some kind of anti-magic wave.
That's never happened before.
Can't say I've seen it either. Are all heads accounted for?
I believe so.
Are me and
By battle
are me and the
positions,
guy
we don't
still
know
in
what
the
that came
mansion right
from.
Huh?
Are me and the guy still in the mansion right now?
You were. All of a sudden, the mansion fades from existence, and you are flung into the chamber you were previously in.
What the fuck? I look at the guy. Did you do something?
I didn't do anything.
My mansion just canceled out.
I don't know what that means.
Let's hit the.
Okay. You head up to the top deck. And there's a blazing sun.
I'll run past those two while they're having that talk too with like some of the other people that are trying to make like the battle stations, and I'll have my hammer out,
Okay.
and I'll like turn to them and be like, "Where does the magic went out?"
Yeah, all of you feel your magic items are no longer working.
Whoa! I tried casting Eldritch Blast into
Nothing.
the air.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Wait, can I still summon my weapons?
Okay.
Or no?
Everybody keep a.
You try to summon your
one eye
weapons
out.
and
We
they don't
know what
appear.
That came from.
Oh, so I have no weapons right now.
No.
Oh my! Wait, yeah, my disguise self also fades, so I'm in my yellow cloak form too.
Yeah.
Oh shit! My demon features are showing, or my fiendish.
I can't. You see, the Captain Zen is like holding the helm. You see, opens his eyes and squints heavily. I can't see. I need someone to be my eyes for the moment.
I'll
Not
put
Toto.
my
I said
hand on his
10.
shoulder.
I'm gonna say 10. You've driven a ship. Go help him.
Tenpenny?
Go assist Toto.
Tenpenny's fine. I don't have proficiency with this stuff.
Oh, I wasn't sure. You said you act like you wanted to help the captain, so I was gonna say. Like,
I didn't
10
know
to
he
help
was
Toto.
driving the boat.
He was driving the boat.
He's
So
driving the boat.
he needs a
I mean,
helmsman
10
right
pennies
now.
driven-
So he needs a helmsman. He also needs someone to be his eyes. So he needs like someone to like look out for threats because he can't see anything. He's like this. The sun is now currently blinding him. His sunlight sensitivity is acting up, and he can't.
I'm gonna
good
try. I'm gonna try sprouting wings with bestial form.
Okay.
Does it work?
This
That's
is
a
through
good
your
question. Does
psionics.
shit work?
Wait,
The psionics still work though. That's curious.
It's not magic technically.
I was gonna say.
It does work.
Doesn't,
But
It does work.
Does-
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
is that
just.
King Prize?
All right, my stuff is still
I'm
working.
trying to figure out like if my summoning weapons is like ability or if it's actually like something that gets canceled by fucking anti-magic field. I can't remember though, because it's a bonded weapon.
I thought did he?
Eldritch
Is it
Knight.
as a feature or did he
Yeah,
add? like,
it's
that
Eldritch
goo?
Knight. It's a magic based knight. So yeah, they don't appear right now.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Well, I have my really nice carving of a cat with me.
There's a
And,
kitten
by the way,
who doesn't
Prize, you saw the
understand
axe.
my fan, and it's adorable.
Huh?
Oh wait.
There's a kitten in my room
the
that doesn't
wolf
understand my
axe, or the
fan,
vampire
and it's
axe.
adorable.
Whose kitten is it?
Can
That's my
I,
roommate's kitten,
How's he?
Matthews.
Nice.
Dusty? Can I use the like woodworking tool that I was using, like a dagger?
Yeah, but pretty much.
Or okay.
wait,
sure.
All right. Yeah,
King
I'll
Prize,
be holding a fucking
you-
wood chisel.
Nate. I mean, not fucking Q. You have the axe still from the when Nate gave it to you.
It's my other bonded weapon. I have two. I summon.
Oh, it's your.
them with
I
a
didn't even
leech.
know that. I thought you could only have one.
No, you can have two.
That's interesting. Damn. Defenseless.
No, I have a chisel.
I have a chisel. You're right.
I can rage and I can fucking hit somebody
Oh,
with
that's right,
it.
I have
So.
you muted. I'm
Happy.
fucking stupid. That was stupido.
I guess like what's do we? Okay, so I think 10 should help drive the boat because he's driven boats. For lookout, I guess who has the better perception? Because I think Nate's perception
Toto's
is good, but
flying.
I was gonna say if anyone else has a better
I think
perception,
Toto-
definitely take the.
Oh, does what?
I think Toto, since he's flying. You got wings, right?
Yeah, I'll pop
You be the eyes.
keen senses as well, and I'll gain advantage on perception checks. So I'll do a sweep of the waters around the boat to see if there's anything coming up from them.
Make a perception check.
16.
Okay.
That's King. Wait, no, that was Toto. I don't know why it's coming up as well. It's the name.
Yeah,
but
it's
that was
the
from
name.
my character sheet.
I gotcha. You look out, and you look into the water, and you don't really see anything under the water that seems like a threat. However, on the horizon once more, you do see this like distant shape. It takes you a second, but that forceful, whatever that was moving at the speed of sound. Whatever you're looking at is not moving at the speed of sound. And you realize what it is after a bit. This is the largest wave you've ever seen in your life. Whatever forceful magic was projecting itself that canceled all the magic around you and the entire section of the ocean that you were upon. It carried this massive force enough to create a wave 100 feet high.
Oh my god, there's a fucking tsunami coming at us?
Hell.
There is a tsunami heading straight for your ship right now.
Tsunami! I'll shout back towards the boat.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck.
Is there any land in sight?
You can see distant land to the south. You can see
How
the distant about 20 miles.
20 miles?
Is the hull reinforced?
Enough to
whole ship
it's
reinforced?
enough to take cannon fire.
We're gonna
Alright,
take
but
in
was
water,
it
though.
ever designed originally to ram?
No.
Because so they okay.
Nose towards
interesting.
the wave, pull
Alright.
the mast in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You want to break the wave, you don't want to get parallel with it. Perpendicular. Cut the fucking masts and fucking brace.
You know your stuff. One of you has to take control. I can't see enough to guide my own ship.
I'll
And
rush
Benny,
up
take
and
the
I can
helm.
help.
I can put us in the water past the wave, but I can't move the boat with us.
We need this boat.
Would be very good to be in the ocean without a boat, so we should stick with it.
I agree.
Um,
Oh, Monkey See.
Dustin.
Hmm.
So can I try to bamf the crown out?
The folding boat.
The crown doesn't
You want to use
appear.
the folding boat to try to break the wave?
No. I want to use the folding boat after
Oh,
we
no.
get past the wave.
I don't want to lose this ship though because it has everything on it.
It does
Like
have
fucking
everything in
cannons.
its cargo.
That is
Oh,
true, but
use
does
our
the
folding
folding
boat.
boat even work? I don't think the folding boat works because it's magic.
It's magic.
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
I was gonna try and use gravity thrust to thrust us, but I can't even bamf out the crown. Reverse gravity to put us above the wave, or a section of the wave, but I can't. Can't fuck with it.
Yeah, there's no magic.
I look at Tenpenny. Tenpenny, do you got any suggestions, buddy?
I'm thinking.
All magic's out.
We can fire the cannons at the like the front cannons at the wave to try and break it a little bit, soften it, something.
How long is
I
it?
can become giant, and I can break the
Hmm?
wave for the boat, and then I'll teleport back onto the boat for you guys.
Risky.
I'm willing to do it.
Can you teleport though?
Yes.
One of you needs to guide the ship. We need to get perpendicular with the with the wave.
Yeah, I personally think
Tenpenny,
Tenpenny,
take the help.
the guy who
I
has
can
boat
guide the
experience,
ship.
should do it.
Tenpenny, you taking control?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. I need you to roll a d20 plus your ship modifier. So like your proficiency with ships.
Your men need to pull the sheets in.
Oh.
I'm
So,
rolling my dice.
other,
Oh,
Well, some people are fucking
oh
pulling the
net
sheets in.
20,
I want to get.
crazy.
What was that, Q?
Well, some people are pulling. While some
Roll
people
for
are
me.
pulling the sheets in, I want to get as many people as I can to help me move the cannons to the front of the ship to fucking help like get the weight in the front.
Yep. The drow can probably do that and help you. The drow can't. So in the sunlight, they're not effective workers on the top deck of the ship. So they need your help to do a lot of these things that are
I'll
on the top
go.
deck.
I'm
So
gonna go giant.
Yeah,
I'm
what
gonna
was
step on the ship, and I'm gonna create shadow.
oh, okay.
What's the roll you want me to
Giant
make?
form. Become
D20,
huge.
and you are proficient with ship tools, right?
If the ship is big enough to support this, that is.
So add
should be big.
so D20 dex plus whatever your proficiency bonus is.
D20 jack.
Also, Dusty.
Yeah.
Can I pop my crown haste and like overclock?
Sure, it's not magic anymore, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do 2 levels so I have more strength, so I can move the cannons
17.
faster.
Okay.
I'm gonna bamf out my wings too, because my wings are not, I believe, magic. They're more of like physical feature.
Yep.
And I will assist with anything high up.
Gotcha. Okay. Jake. So Connor, what did you say you were gonna do? You went into your.
If there's enough space on the boat, well, I want to become huge so I can crash the wave for the boat a little bit too. But also, if I become huge, I can cast a shadow for the drow.
Okay. Just a shadow, like a physical shadow, or
Like a physical shadow.
that's not gonna be enough. They're all gonna go below deck. They're going to help move the cannons to the front.
Okay.
That's what they're gonna do. They need someone to raise the sails, so I need a few people to do bosun work.
I will do raising the sails because I'm flying. I'll help
Okay,
with that.
make a roll a strength check, please.
I can help.
Oh my god, no.
I'll do it. I'm flying as well. Oh, never
That's
mind. He's
20,
fucking
holy
got
shit.
it.
Yeah, Johannes, in this moment of desperation, you begin to raise the sails, or like take the sails down basically, and using your wings, surprisingly, you're able to fully do it. You all watch as Johannes just like fucking puts the sails away as fast as possible, keeping the ship from really being hampered if the sails should get, damaged by this ginormous rogue wave.
I've never been on a ship before.
Jared, what is your proficiency bonus?
I think it was 5. I think I had 17.
17. Okay. You turn the wheel of the
Okay.
ship, heading towards the wave in its entirety. Even with the lack of sails, you make sure the ship has enough speed to like fully try and break this this wave. You also are able to make sure that while the weight is all in the front of the ship, that it's not hampering the actual ship's current movement towards this wave, and that you're not just going to nosedive into the ocean and just keep diving. Q, you're moving all these cannons, right?
Yeah.
Roll strength check with advantage. Connor, do you want to
Connor,
roll?
do that for me?
Huh?
Connor,
Oh, yeah,
roll
I can roll
for
for you.
strength check advantage for Emperor Prize. $14. Most of the cannons are moved up to the front. Not all of them, but most of them. As the ship gets closer and closer, you see this wave is even larger than you expected. 200 feet tall, towering over this ship by over 100 feet. It is a monstrosity of unprecedented proportions. You all wait moment by moment by moment, waiting as your faithful captain, Tenpenny, leads you towards the site. You're about 12 seconds away as the wave brings your ship higher and higher as the ocean itself gets higher. Suddenly there is this feeling that you all get as you feel your magic return to you. Is there any last minute preparations?
I'm going to attempt to reverse gravity on the wave in front of us. I want to reverse the water to go 100 feet in the air.
Okay. Can you post that in the chat for me?
Yes. Give me a second. I have to actually pull it up in the spell in a different thing because it's not in Roll20. So give me a
Oh,
second.
I gotcha. I can look it up then.
It's a link. I have it right now. I'm posting it right now. Right there.
So you're centering it with in front of you all, right then?
Yeah.
Okay. You watch as the wave is suddenly hit by the reverse gravity as all the water begins to go up into the sky even further. You just make the wave taller, but more spread out as well. It is not as congealed.
Oh, so it's thinner.
It is a thinner wave essentially. It stretches another 100 feet into the sky. So it's now 300 feet tall, but like a lot of the water has been dispersed.
Okay.
Anything else, magic-wise?
Ken, do you have anything?
Wait, we can cast spells now?
Magic is just
Yeah,
returned.
we can. He said at the last second the magic just turned back on. You have 12 seconds, and what I did was I made the wave bigger, but I made it thinner via reverse gravity.
Yeah, I heard the part.
Okay. So right now we have magic. So if there's any magic that you guys want to do.
I don't have anything for like long term, so yeah.
Sure. Well, it
The
could be
best I would
immediate.
do is like a minute of Bigby's hand to like stop waves from coming in.
Like, can you cast enlarge and reduce on the ship? Or is it only on a creature?
Only creatures.
Sadly.
That'd be cool. I guess no one else is gonna say anything. I have I already used mine.
Yeah, I don't have any really good spells, homie.
I
Nate
can
can't do
use
anything.
enlarge reduced on myself plus my giant's bite, and then someone cast fly on me, and I'll just fucking push the
I mean, I can do that too. I'm huge with wings.
I was gonna say like you're driving the ship, Jared.
Yeah, I'm driving the ship, but this time I can just push it.
I'm
I'll
going to
be
give
able to
you
use the ship.
5
It'll
more
be like
seconds.
a toy car for me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna crash into the front of the water. and
Okay.
break the wave.
You attempt to break the wave. Go ahead, roll a strength check as you just crash into
But I
the
can
into the
use
wave.
Do athletics.
Strength.
Okay. 25.
25. You crash through the water, creating this space for the wave, through the wave. There is an effect that you feel as you're doing this. Make a dex save.
Okay. Dex save. Bam. 16.
Suddenly, as you crash into the wave, you feel yourself being lifted.
My DC is 18.
Yep.
Jared,
That's actually great.
roll another d20 plus dex plus proficiency. As you
So
lead,
7.
yeah, as you lead the ship further into the wave.
We'll say as soon as we're out of the wave, or like basically through it, I will cancel reverse gravity, so that we're not lifted 100 feet in the air.
Okay. Well, as the ship hits into the wave,
Lucky.
it is
14.
as it hits into the wave, the ship begins to arch upwards directly as it is hit by the reverse gravity.
Okay.
Oh, bro, reverse gravity on the ship would have been.
So the ship is now going full vertical.
Are we out of the wave?
You're in the wave. The ship is going up with the reverse gravity.
Okay. As soon as we break the top of the wave, I'm gonna cancel reverse gravity, and we're gonna like
Well,
try and slide
Jake,
down the wave.
I'm saying the ship is going vertical. The
then
front of
we're
the ship
gonna
is hit
everyone-
first, and your ship is literally like parallel right now with the actual
Yeah.
ocean.
Okay. As soon as
That-
we're out of the wave, I'm canceling it.
Jake, I don't think you're getting this.
I don't think it's
Jake,
You
we're
watching-
gonna fall down and go straight down
Yeah,
into the
this
water
is
'cause
this
we're
is the moment.
vertical.
Yeah, this is the moment where the Titanic fucking sinks, where it like split in half and goes straight up, and then just fucking goes down.
I don't think you're going 100 feet up instantly, though, isn't it?
It's not instant, no.
Okay,
But
then
the
what
first
am I
part of the
missing?
ship, the first part of the ship to enter,
Swimming in this, right?
the first part of the ship to enter the reverse gravity is the front of the ship, and that takes a round.
Oh, I thought the entire ship was already in.
No,
our
the
fucking
ship
field.
the ship is fucking massive, dude.
Okay. I don't know what the size is.
Right now, it is the front of the ship that is
I
being
didn't
caught
know
first, and it's going vertical. And so when the rest of the ship gets into the reverse gravity, it's going to be horizontal. Like, it's not going to be horizontal. It is going up.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know if I should cancel it. We're in the middle of the fucking wave. I'm gonna hold on
All
to
right,
it.
boys.
Jake, you're going
I feel like
vertical.
if I cancel it now,
You feel the
it's
ship.
away.
You feel yourself starting to slide towards the back of the ship. You're being. It will. You might fall off.
All right, thoughts. If I were to use animate objects and use them under the ship to float, because they don't have like a weight carry capacity or anything. What if I just
It's a
float the
giant-
ship?
What objects do you
It's a
have?
giant ship.
I can use anything on the ship, so if there's a rope or whatever, I can just fucking.
And Penny takes out 10 gold.
Do you wanna-
coins
you wanna
and
try
casts
that?
Animate.
Let's go for it.
Okay, you cast animate object on the. I would say like ropes and stuff would probably be maybe like medium. So how many can you choose?
Here I'm gonna post it.
Say, isn't it like 12 small or tiny?
It's 10 tiny, yeah, or 12 tiny, something like
Well,
that.
you're,
yeah, but-
this is gonna be mediums. So
I think medium might be like 4. Medium tourist count as 2 objects. 10 non-magical, so 5.
5. Okay, 5 sections of rope are animated, and immediately you're using them to kind of lift the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and basically make the boat float.
Roll a d20 plus your spellcasting mod, just for now.
D20 auto part plus my spell PS. And that is
Intelligence.
no, I could have just done an intelligence roll, couldn't I?
Probably.
It's 5.
So
So it's
17? Okay. They begin to lift the other end of the ship, balancing it out slightly. It's still on a tilt. You hear a lot of the cannons below deck are currently sliding back down the ship. Make a dex saving throw, Q.
Connor.
Connor, make dex save
Connor.
for
rolling a-
Emperor
Oh,
Prize.
bet. I can also
Hell
fly
yeah.
to the bottom of the ship and help with stabilizing it. 20. Ooh,
21.
That was meant to be normal.
As the cannons go sliding back down the ship, Emperor Prize is able to dodge out of the way of many of these cannons that they did move, as they are at an angle and they're just they're moving. The ship breaks and fully gets into the reverse gravity, and now just begins to ascend another 100 feet. It is no
Okay,
longer
is
moving
it-
forward. It is just in the reverse gravity now. It is moving upwards.
Are we out of the wave?
It is in the wave. That's where the reverse gravity was. You said that you put the
we're
reverse
not
gravity...
We're not traveling with the wave.
Huh?
We're not traveling with the wave. It's in the cylinder. It's a cylinder.
Yes, but your
Yeah,
ship
sure,
entered
the
the...
wave is moving.
Your ship entered the cylinder. I mean, the wave is continuing, but there's still the water that you're with. All the water that's in the cylinder is there. The wave, at this point, you're kind of through it, I guess.
Okay. Then yeah, I will. Knowing that 10 has the animate object and stuff, and Toto is kind of stuck in the reverse gravity, I will cancel it out.
Okay, you canceled reverse gravity. Suddenly, the ship is going to fall 300 feet.
Why is it gonna fall?
300
My
feet.
tethers are still on it.
Well, your reverse gravity
Yeah,
brought the ship
where are
up
you
another
300
100 feet, right? And the total
It's only
height of
100
the
feet high.
the total height of the wave was 200 feet. So as you pass through the wave, the water, huh?
If the cylinder is only 100 feet high, why would we go higher?
Because you go to the
That's where
top
land
of the
is.
you go to the top of the cylinder.
Yeah, so how are we 300 feet?
The wave is 200 feet high. Where are you putting it in the wave? In the
Travel
wave.
an additional 200 feet without reverse gravity?
How I imagine it is you put the reverse gravity near where you're going to break through the wave, which is
Right.
near the top. Because the ship is going to go up the wave, right? And then it reaches the pinnacle, and that is 200 feet up, relative to the rest of the ocean.
My thought was that I was just going to make a fucking little cylinder in the wave that would have taken the water out so we could have slid right through. That was my thought, at least.
Yeah.
Like cutting the wave, essentially.
Okay, I got you.
Jake,
That was my.
The ship is still so.
it swells.
Oh, hold on. Q's trying to tell me something, but he's breaking up. Hello?
I think he's talking about ocean swell.
Water,
Thank
and
you
then fucking
to
the
turn
back
off.
end is usually a lot lower than the fucking sea level was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, fucking, there's probably even like negative space from where we're like landing if we're landing right behind the wave. It's probably
Okay.
further down than we were originally before the wave.
Yeah. I will. So. I will say it'll still be 200 feet. The ship is almost immediately falling, basically 200 feet. You do have the ropes. So, Q, you feel the ship levels out.
Yeah.
You know that you feel like the ship is beginning to descend and about to like probably collapse into the ocean a bit. Where are you going to move the cannons? Hmm?
I didn't hear that.
Sorry, Q, you're very
You sound like
robotic.
Megatron.
I think Q's just in a
We're
bad area.
streaming, but man throwing tricycle into the sky and it does a flip and he says something.
I feel like Q is probably going through like fucking Howl or something.
Howl.
Howl.
Owl. So yeah, Connor should be out of the reverse gravity now too, because he
Yeah.
was stuck in it.
Now?
Yeah, kind of.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
that. Yeah, now I can.
All right. Yeah, I was going through Hal, by the way.
I knew it.
So I'm gonna get all the drow with me to actually just brace the cannons in place, so that way they don't scroll around and fucking hit anybody.
Okay. Go ahead and with advantage make a strength check.
Connor.
Yes, sir.
Connor.
Oh, also, Connor, equip the giant's belt in my fucking in my inventory, because that's how I use my my overclock strength.
You got a 21 before I equipped the belt. You got a 15 after.
It's the same
Your
number.
belt sucks.
Well, just add
Oh,
the fucking
yeah.
modifier.
That's true.
Add the modifier from the belt to the first roll.
So 3, so 24.
24. Okay. With the help of the drow, you secure all of the cannons, keep them in place as the ship begins to descend. Jared, roll me an intelligence check. So basically, it's the D20 plus your spellcasting mod. So the intelligence check.
Yep.
As you use your ropes to try to hold the ship aloft as much as possible to lose speed.
Lucky. We're using Lucky. 19.
There you go. Using your magical prowess, the ropes all along the ship use their ability to fly. They can hover and fly to lift the ship enough to try and like balance it out. The last thing I'm gonna need is so Jake, you ended the spell. What are you and Connor doing?
Connor is falling. I don't know. There's not really much I can do.
I mean, I'm flying.
This is another stretch. Yeah, he's flying, but he should be good. So am I technically. I still have my wings out, but I would be going with the ship. Can I try and minimize the impact by using gravity thrust?
Put that in the chat.
I thought we were already floating.
No, we're falling.
Yeah, the ship's now
It's like
falling.
fast.
Yeah.
I think we have like
Give me a
feather
second.
fall.
Your ship burst through the wave, and like it's hard to time exactly when you're through the wave. So like the other side of the wave is so much more steep that it is basically
never mind.
a fall.
It won't. It can't work. It's an ability via that lodestone. It's not a spell, but it says target a creature.
Oh yeah, the no.
So it won't work. Never mind. I don't know. I guess I can cast telekinesis. I can lift 1,000 pounds, but I know the ship is 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, this.
Fuck it. I'll do that. I'll cast telekinesis, even though it's more over 1,000 pounds. I will still try to assist.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
Sure.
17. You use your telekinesis. While you can't lift the whole of the ship, you're able to at least put drag onto it, enough to hopefully slow it down and make it so you're not gonna just slam your entire ship into the ocean and just break the bow, basically. Connor, what are you doing?
I will fly around the ship, making sure nobody's falling off. And then if I see any places that need more support to kind of make sure that we land bow down, I'll push it up a bit.
I would like to say right now,
Go back.
with
Make a
everybody
strength
having
check with
fucking
advantage. Oh, wait, say Q?
let's say I'd like to say with everybody using all their magical abilities right now to help all this shit, I really do feel like Hawkeye or Batman on the team. But poor.
To be fair, like as soon as the magic went out, the magic users, like the mages, basically became like the worthless teammates. Like we couldn't do shit. We were the Batman.
Yeah, I felt like a king for a second.
I couldn't summon fucking weapons either though.
I mean, you're still a strong ass robot.
There with a chisel. I was like, well, yeah, true.
Luckily, it's not a
I could
normal
have
fight.
just borrowed somebody else. Could have borrowed another person's weapon. I didn't even think about that. Could have been like Master Chief. Give me your weapon. I need a weapon.
I need a weapon. Sir, permission to leave the ship. Why, Master Chief? To give the wave back its bomb. No, okay. Connor, make a strength... Oh, you did. Thank you. Okay. Last but not least, I need Jared. Roll me a d20. So actually, roll me a dex check. And then we're going to add your proficiency bonus to it.
Oh.
As you use your ship commanding abilities. Do you want to? Do you want
Lucky.
Do you want to lucky that?
Oh my god!
Are you out of luckies?
It's 14.
Okay.
Wait, can the captain help him and get advantage?
Captain was blinded.
Oh, the magic's back on.
But all the magic returned, so it's the
You are right. The ship is in darkness once more.
thing returned.
Jared, roll one more time with advantage.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So we'll make one more roll, I should say. This will be the advantage of rolling.
Oh, one. It's 10. 10 plus 5.
Oh my
15.
15. One
15
better.
may have been the DC. The ship falls. You all feel yourself partially lift up. It's that feeling of being on an elevator as you descend with the same speed of the vessel. With the slowing down of the ship, from Toto, from Johannes, from you yourself, Tenpenny, the cannons don't move as the ship slams into the ocean, partially facing downwards. The cannons do not go to the front of the ship, which helps you from not fully sinking into the water as the ship takes on a huge amount of water all rushing over the top deck, but then soon rebalances itself, and suddenly you find yourself up in the air slightly again, and then you settle down a few more times. The ship barely able to sustain itself without going actually underwater. There was a calm as you watched the massive tsunami spreading down towards the south. But you all are okay and successful.
I would love to imagine fucking all the drow being able to suddenly see at the top of the fucking thing when the fucking darkness returns, and just like seeing like, oh, we were in the water, now we're 200 feet in the air. What the fuck happened?
Yup. The captain, who at the last second had helped Tenpenny correct the wheel to make sure that they weren't going to go underwater, looks towards you, Tenpenny, holds out his hand to shake yours.
Give you a damn hug after all that.
Wonderful time.
Good sailing. What the fuck was that?
Well, it definitely wasn't normal.
No, I've never seen anything like that. It didn't even come from where I would expect.
We hear this by chance, or is it? Just
Oh yeah, you can probably. This is you can hear this. This is on the top deck. You're all there now as the ship slowly begins to, gain a normal position within the world.
Yeah, Johannes back in his silver fox.
Yeah, the drow will
real
redo the sails, make sure everything is all good. There's no cracks in the ship. You see the bosuns are hard at work all around the ship. Cannons are being moved back. But you all make it to the top deck to talk.
So that wasn't towards Daysogni, so where did that come from? What direction was it?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm asking the captain. I'm asking the captain where it came from.
I don't know exactly where. It's just I don't know. It wasn't from Daysogni though. It came more from the north.
Alright, then I guess I'll make some intelligence.
19. It came from like northeast direction basically.
What do I know what's northeastern now? That 19 and
Well, give me 1 moment.
I was gonna say anyone can figure out the cardinal directions with the compass.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a history check?
Make a history check.
I just want to see if I remember that feeling of the anti-magic wave from when the cities fell.
Oh, you're trying to figure out if it was anti-magic that we were hit with?
Yeah, just to see if it was a similar vibe or something like that.
You've entered my radius.
Yeah, make a history check. So the angle of it was very much like this. It almost like it seems like it probably came from past Daysogni.
Okay.
By a long way.
Okay.
The only thing in that direction is really far away is the continent of Karrak.
I don't know if the Karrak, the fuck would be there. I would say, yeah. This came from the direction of the continent of Karrak.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's anything-
With Dracova's maps, you can kind of place. I don't know if you can see the. Can you see this?
No, my screen's black because my roll 20 is fucky sometimes, so I have to refresh it right now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
So
now the map's open.
based on like a full world view, so it kind of goes like this, and would kind of. You saw that, right? This is kind of the angle of which it's on. Like that was kind of where it like angled itself.
I will take Dracova's map, and with a piece of thing I'll draw a line saying this is the direction that it could have possibly came from, but I don't know what that's correlated to.
Kind of roll a history check with advantage for Emperor Prize.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I forgot. I forgot you couldn't roll it yourself.
Me too.
19. There, that feeling that you got is exactly the feeling from centuries past. That feeling of anti-magic. The fault of magic itself.
I shudder at the remembrance of it, and the shine on my armor that normally is gleaming with like fucking the life force of my fucking body dulls as I just remember that feeling and then realizing that it's still out there somewhere. And I'm gonna keep that to myself for a moment.
Do I notice his armor go dim? Austin?
Yeah.
Passive perception 10.
Yeah. Well, passive perception 10, probably not actually.
Okay. just saying.
Yeah, not passive perception 10.
Interesting. I don't know if there's anything else that is happening. I think we're out of the thick of it now. Anyone else have anything to chime in? Captain?
I'm just gonna go ahead and head below deck, kind of like business as usual. I'm gonna lay in my hammock that's still on the floor, and I am not gonna be carving or doing anything that you guys would normally expect me to be doing, like I was this entire trip so far. And I'm just gonna sit there and kind of ponder and reflect on things.
He's pulling a Johannes.
Yeah. I will
Man is
say,
pondering.
as a part of that history check, you can't help but remember the source of the last time anti-magic like that hit the world was from Karsus's flying city. That the reason some city-states supposedly survived was that they were so far away that when the anti-magic hit them, and then eventually magic returned, they were able to land their cities somewhat. Like in Midas. Midas was one of those cities that kind of survived. That didn't just turn itself into a crater on the earth. It slowed itself to an extent where it could sustain.
Much like our ship.
Yeah, but you know that it was Karsus's floating city of Karsus.
All right. Is that in Karok?
The ruins are in Karrak, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. As I have that revelation.
Yeah.
Who is above me? Is there anybody in the cot or in the hammock?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I was gonna say I sit upright very fucking quickly, so like I would have headbutt anybody who was there, and then I'm going to rush back to the party and everything like that, and I'm gonna fucking mention what was it the city name Karos?
With the city?
Ursus.
Yeah, the city.
Karsus.
Karsus. I'm gonna rush up and I'm gonna say Karsus, like yell it at them. Then I'm like, that's where it came from. That's where it came from last time too. The ruins of Karsus are on that continent.
Can I roll a history check to see if Toto would recognize that name from his studying?
Roll a history check. Jake.
Can I help him with that?
Sure, if you want.
Jake, or wait, you have something else? What's up?
11. It's a famous name. You've heard of it, definitely. Jake.
Versus in his avatar.
One thing you remember is you have the maps. You looked and you made the you drew a line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew a line
The
of-
angle of that thing of the anti-magic and the tidal wave goes right through Karsus. It goes right over the ruins of Karsus. At an angle like that to
We're
that.
fucking
Yeah,
with some fuck shit now,
I'm
boys.
thinking.
We are fucking with some fuck shit now.
Yep.
That didn't happen. We weren't even on the continent. What happened?
Maybe
Um,
Same
some
thing that happened before.
Jake. Maybe someone else is on the continent.
Does Johannes think that immediately?
Hmm?
Does Johannes think that, or is Jake thinking that?
Jake probably.
Jake. I know exactly who you're
Johannes
talking
is
about.
intelligent enough to know that if something came from that island, there's got to be something there.
Do you yeah, I don't know. Do you have scry? I don't know.
Me? Yeah,
Oh, I
use
have
it over
prestidigitation, or not prestidigitation. Wait, I have
What?
my bad. Divination.
I'll use the.
Oh, you could you could
Yeah, he does have divination.
if you want to use divination or like
Alright, yeah,
scry or something like
I will.
So
While he
as
does
soon
that,
as
I will use the Orb of Scrying. I'm doubling up with Connor. I'm helping him out.
Connor, what are you divining?
when King Prize comes on deck and says Karsus, Dota's gonna look a little shocked, and he's gonna walk up hastily to King Prize, grab him by the shoulder, and bring him back down deck, and prepare to
So,
cast
give him-
divination with him.
And
I'll
what
let
are we
Jack do
divining?
that. Orb of Scrying.
What would you like to ask? You experienced it all that time ago. I've only read it in history books.
I can't remember what happened other than the fall of the cities afterwards. And I never truly found out what the cause of it was. So perhaps that's where we should start. We know the
Was
location.
it that wave?
Yes. To see what caused it. If it was some kind of construct, machine, or perhaps
Okay.
the world's most powerful magic user.
So I will
Maybe
tell
correct.
you, with divination, you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
Oh, okay. So it's about the future. It has to be about the future.
Yes.
We have to phrase it about the future.
Yes.
Okay. And within 7 days, are we 7? We have teleportation. We could get to Karsus in 7 days. So we could
Yeah, we
ask
could-
it, what would we find if we investigated at Karsus?
Hmm.
Your thoughts?
Yes. I was thinking that too. However, there's another question that's on my mind.
Aye?
Will it happen again?
I think it will.
But I don't think you understand my concern. This
Aye.
was a short wave. And it's happened before, but what happens if the magic doesn't come back?
Apocalypse, as
Exactly.
it's written in the books.
Well, I guess we know we're fucked if that happens, so I guess we should just find out what's there if we go looking.
All right. Toto's gonna place his hands on the table. Think of Eri and the connection that we made back in those lands, and ask, what would we find should we investigate Karsus?
Okay. You ask, what will we find if we investigate Karsus? Okay. Jake, you
Yeah.
scry, right?
Yeah, as soon as they go below deck, I take out the overscrying, place it right on top of the map, and I will cast scrying on the island of Karsus.
Okay. So, Toto, what you hear is Graylin's voice.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Also, how do I know what Graylin sounds like?
It's true.
Dun,
Well,
dun,
to be
dun,
fair,
dun.
who are you praying to? Because isn't divination like you're like trying to contact a
No, I
divine
think there was
being?
the one
weird part
point.
about this too is I'm casting it through Airy, so it's not even my.
Whose area again?
He's the dragon.
Oh, Ari.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's not even it. Yeah, actually, so it's probably not even him. It's probably not
Probably
Graylin.
be
So it would be
his god.
whoever
It's probably
Ari believes
Bahamut.
in? Who?
Bahamut.
Muhammad. No, not Muhammad.
Muhammad?
Yeah, Muhammad Ali.
Bahamut.
You're-
Allah?
Yes, Toto. I'm in D&D.
Mashallah.
You must make your pilgrimage
Roll your
to
forecasting to
Karvan.
Wow.
You
No.
will find a
Dustin's
big
gonna roleplay
black
Bahamut.
cube.
No, so what you hear is
Dude, let's hear this Bahamut roleplay.
ruins of a battle won. Tired people looking for their next chance to fix the wrongs they couldn't stop before. Johannes, you scry. What you see on the ruins of Karsus is a familiar group of people standing next to a battlefield of unprecedented proportions. There is worry in their eyes and in their voices. He got away. He won again. Where is he going to go? As you see the avant-garde, after another battle technically lost.
So I'm seeing avant-garde in the midst of a battlefield of a one battle, whatever it may be, but it looked like they have lost them all in a way.
Yeah, they didn't complete what they wanted to do. Someone won. Something is
Interesting.
happening. And I do not wish to spoil what the creature is, because that is yet to actually pass. But I'm assuming they will win.
Right.
So I
I'm
cannot...
assuming I'm only focusing on the group, so I don't even see it within the scry.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
does Scry see the future?
No, this is just
No,
happening.
scry sees the current moment. I can spy on a
Oh, so
certain
they're a little
place
bit
or a
behind us
moment
in their
or a person.
timeline.
Yeah. But I will say, this entity that they have slain, there is a fetid aura of dangerous magic where they are. You get the sense that whatever they killed was the source of this anti-magic. Its death
Oh.
was such a cataclysm of so much potent stored magical energy that it re-released what Karsus released centuries before. Millennia.
But it doesn't look like it's a replication of the main event in terms of. Or
No.
I don't even know what I don't.
You
I
get the
can't-
sense that
universal.
this is probably just a one-off thing.
Well, no,
A dangerous byproduct of what happened. Of what this entity was.
Okay. Is that pretty much what I gleaned from it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. As soon as my eyes
Also,
begin,
just so you know,
they-
the only
no
two
more-
you can only see, like, you cannot see the rock guy, Gamesh, and you cannot see Seer the Wizard. Those two
Got it.
don't appear in the scry at all. But you see the rest of the party.
Which would
just
be
so you know.
just out of the point of view.
It just means that they're immune to divination.
Ah, that makes sense.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Here, I
Yeah,
thought they
that
died.
was something.
No,
Yeah,
they
me too.
literally
As
just
soon
cannot be
as-
scryed upon. You don't know if they're dead,
As
but
soon
like,
as, I assume you were still talking.
no, sorry.
As soon as I get out of the scry, I'm like, I take a deep breath, like, and look around. Don't see Toto or King Prize, and I will holler for them when they're done because we have some information. They're below deck.
Yeah, you guys both
I'm gonna
finish
wait
at the
for
same
them.
time.
Oh, yeah. I will holler for them. What do they do? Nightmare. We need to discuss.
I'll head back up.
The scrying orb on the table, I will say, I don't know what you were doing down there, but you should know, I got a little peep on what was happening. Apparently, the other party, or that, yeah, a group that we fought in Kalos, Avant-Garde, apparently felled a beast that released this pent-up magic that caused the anti-magic that we experienced. Albeit a one-off event, that's what was the source. Seems like they have the battle covered, but it seems like they lost in a way. What were you doing down there?
Ares God spoke to me. He said,
God.
Muhammad,
Okay.
ruins
Muhammad
of a battle
Ali?
won.
Mashallah.
Tired people looking for the next chance to fix the wrongs they couldn't stop before.
So it looks like it's one and the same. It looks like they have won a battle and they're looking to fix the wrongs that they couldn't finish.
So however they lost, the past beat them. Or the past got
God.
away.
You have a sending stone, don't you?
Who?
Can't you contact them?
I do. I will actually pull. I will send a quick sending spell. I don't have them written down in my book, which is different. But I will use one of my spell slots, and I will send it to. Fuck it! I'll send it to Kamesh again because I've already spoken to him once. Fuck it. No, you don't have to pull him in for this one.
Okay.
We'll just make this a little quick. I will just send a
That
sending
was sick
spell
when we
saying.
did that, though.
It was really cool. I will send the sending spell and essentially, I will say, felt that afterwave, lost magic for a moment. I see that you've won your battle. Congratulations. You need assistance.
Almost crashed our ship.
Okay. You send that message.
Do you need assistance? I will say, are you all right?
Most likely, they will tell you that they are all right. I don't know exactly what warnings they will give. Which we will.
Wait, I mean, you could say it next session. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll probably do that next session. I'll ask them, and I will probably end the session here actually, because I need them to
Do we
get
see
caught up.
dates on Beetle on site or no?
That is still probably a half day away. The rest of this night goes by smoothly. The ocean is calm, but it's calm in a way that kind of in the back of all of your minds will terrify you. Because you're so far away from everything you've held dear. Your home, your peoples, the society that allowed you to dwell within it. You don't know how an anti-magic field, a force that, from what you can tell, might have gone across the world, how that would affect Kalos, Lavlin, the ruins of Midas, your home with your Warforged.
Oh.
Everything you've ever touched has just been affected by the same thing. And that is a terrifying, terrifying thought of what it has changed. And that's where I'm going to leave you guys tonight.
Fuck yes. So side note, I'm really glad we didn't trap that infernal guy in an anti-magic bullshit then, because he would be free right now.
Yeah.
Fucking up our home.
Yeah.
Fucking up. Technically.
Yeah.
Well, we would have remembered him beforehand, right? So, like, he would have just been plopped on the ground.
Yep.
True.
Yeah.
Um.
The world is there's a lot of events happening within the world right now that are like
Oh, you
bigger.
should tell them what's happening. Well, not entirely, but you should like basically. I was gonna say the whole shtick with your main party.
Yeah, I will. So
Did
let me
you
just
call him
skip
the main party?
they kind of are.
We whooped their ass in the fucking
Yeah.
head. Those are the main boys.
Right now, okay.
We'll toss where the main is. Yeah, right now.
So, if you guys wish to know what is happening to the other party, they are entering the end game. Right now, an individual named Yseldor, who has been in the back of my other party's mind and history since the defeat of their first arc, has finally gotten what he needed. The Books of Chaos.
Oh, I've heard
All
about this.
5 of them.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
He set a trap to send 2 bagmen to get the last 2 that were being held by my party. After having them deal with 3 different fights in the same day, they were exhausted and defeated. Then the books were stolen. In the morning, one of the players, Gamesh, went to speak with Graylin, gave him all of his artifacts, every one of his vestiges, in a hope to free Graylin from his prison. It didn't work, but it gave Graylin enough power to foresee something that was happening. That Yseldor was at Karsus with the Books of Chaos, that if he read all of them, had all the curses stacked upon himself, the curses would fade, and the powers would double in strength. The party quickly left their home as they discovered that the queen of the Gromolian kingdom was murdered, supposedly by themselves. Chased from their home, their allies, they are now flying to Karsus at the moment to confront Yseldor as he reads the final books of Chaos and as he summons some great power within himself, and they have to fight some great beast. A beast that's effects have already hit you, but they have yet to defeat it in real time.
Fucking badass.
For a little tidbit on the side, Lucius Dredd, he had one of the Books of Chaos originally. That was his grimoire that made him go mad.
Yep. That's why he thought himself to be the greatest mage of all time. That was the curse of the Font of Power, is to make you believe you are the best, that you are unsurpassable in the effects of magic. And it gives you an extra 9th level spell.
But yeah,
Well, spell slot.
the other guys are in endgame. They're in endgame, boys.
They're
That
in
means we
endgame.
might be in endgame too soon.
Maybe.
Maybe. Dude, we're level 15. Please, Dustin. Don't do this to me. Or us, I should say, technically.
We'll see what happens. Endgame
Too
for
squishy.
story-wise, probably. Maybe not endgame, but we'll see.
Yeah. Our end game lies in hell.
Yes, it does.
Level 20 Hell Adventure. Maybe.
Level 20 Asmodeus kill. Let's go.
Asmodeus sees the whole party, smacks us once with the broadside of his fucking sword, and kills us all.
It just whips
Yeah,
us with the fucking
probably.
cock.
EPK, bro.
That's exactly what would happen.
Yeah, just smite it out of fucking existence.
So,
All right, everyone. Yeah.
So Connor, I guess it's worth noting that me and Nate were kind of talking about that. If it'd be worth saving the hell raid, quote unquote, until we're level 20, because
Yeah,
we might
yeah.
get more out of it. If we instead if we did it at like level 15.
As long as I
or
know
16.
Toto's getting there eventually.
Oh, Oh, you will get there. We were talking about like, should this be like an after story thing after we're done with the main campaign, the side mission or like the side thing is
DLC.
going to happen. Yeah, the DLC.
Yeah.
That and doing skiffle shit with fucking Ascension and like the occultcy.
Called C. Fuck yes.
Dude, I'm
I'm
down
down
to do
for
an
that.
entire giant like an entire monk versus monk thing. I think that'd be really funny.
So, guys, I just got like an idea. If per se we do live to be fucking level 20, right? And like, let's say we do complete like the story portion of this. I think that like it'd be fun to fucking from then on do one shots that are from our fucking old party, this party,
Bro,
and like do like
yes.
DLC mission.
And it doesn't even have to be like in chronological order. Like we can go back and be like, oh, what if we did this?
Yeah,
Well,
they don't have to be legit.
that too, but,
They don't have to be canon.
yeah, it can just be like, oh hey, like you guys were retiring like in your castle or whatever, and then somebody hired you to go do this like crazy raid or whatever. You know,
The
but like,
boys
or we could just like
return to fucking Fire Mountain. The fuck it was called?
Iron
Molten
Slag.
Yeah, whatever.
Iron Slag.
yeah,
Um,
Iron Slag.
I will say
Yeah,
though,
we could do that. Like for one shots, just fucking return to the old characters.
I will say for the scope of our story, apparently we're actually like at the end because all that's left is me and King Prize's backstory shit because everyone else doesn't really have anything that is immediate. But we still have to do if Jared wants to, we still can go to the Underdark and give the fucking sword to the Drow, I suppose. But other than that, we have like nothing else. Or we are like at the
Well, it's
cusp. No, we
Connor's
still have
shit.
to go. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Connor shit's DLC though, is what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
kind
I'm
of
talking about,
hefty
like,
to throw
back-
into a campaign.
Yeah.
Huh?
What was that?
I said backstory that relates to like the main story. Like Connor's shit is like like we were saying DLC level 20.
Oh, yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
something we're not going to be doing like tomorrow.
Yeah.
No.
I will say we're definitely going to the Null Hole.
Null hole.
Yeah, but I am just itching to start my like next character, because I did talk to Dusty and Connor also fucking, and it's a really cool idea.
What's your character idea?
Well, you'll find out.
I'm not telling you guys. Yeah. Connor's the only one that gets to know.
I think it's the know.
Yo, that's kind of racist, my boy.
Well, it's because we're playing the same character.
No.
Wait, you guys are playing Toto and King Prize again?
No, we're playing
No,
the same
no,
character as
we're
each other,
sharing-
but it's a new character.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're sharing
Does
a
that
character.
work?
Huh?
I said, how does that work?
Like a split personality kind of thing. Trust me, you'll see.
Interesting.
You'll see.
Are we still streaming?
I guess I would.
Let me stop the stream. Thank you guys for playing.
Oh, we